Video unavailable. No, video is not unavailable. Video is absolutely available. Alright. We should be good. Are we back? We should be good. I think I've solved the problem. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think the problem is most definitely solved. How are we, chat? Are we all good? What up, what up? How are we, guys? Hello, hello. Alright. Why don't you stop the stream? I'm aware of that. Why does it say I don't have a title? Hold. Title, please. Next time, listen to both sides of the group broadcast. Tom, listen, I'm sorry, okay? I shouldn't have ever doubted you. It's much better now. Alright, chat. Are we all good? Are we all clean? Are we all smooth? Give me a wave. Give me an O slash. Everything like that. Are we all good in the hood? Is it, are we all ready to rock and roll? We back? Alright, we're back. It looks like we I should have done that initially, but whatever. I don't want to talk about it. Alright, first of all, let me put a tweet out. And today's something a little bit different. We're building the new gaming PC, as you can see. We'll give you a rundown on all the parts we're going to be using. And we're going to build it, first of all. Which should be good fun. But I'll give you so much shit later on. Tom, listen, I know you said it was going to be bad. I didn't know it was going to be that bad, okay? That's the problem. Alright, let's tweet this. Blame Siren, thank you again for gifting that sub, mate. Appreciate that, dude. Live. Building the new gaming PC. Tyler, thank you for the bits, mate. Teach me how to be a gamer of the PC. Well, I'll try to answer any questions anybody has along the way here. When I learn how to use a phone. I'm going to have to wear my glasses today, Jack, because I can't see a thing unless it's like a foot in front of me. Building the new gaming PC. www.twitch.tv/button. Hey! Tweets out, we're good. Shut up, Tom, I hate you. Alright. Do you know one thing I do miss? Dark mode. Let me grab that real quick. Do you believe Smexy in those glasses? Absolutely not, man. Power up left. What is it? Is it power up left, dark mode, power up right? I think it is. Ah, shit, I went past it. Dark mode. Power up right. Hey, that's much better. Holy crap, 3080. Yeah, we've got a 3080, so we'll run down through all the parts. Now that tweet's gone out, let me just make sure it has. It has, perfect. And once again, we'll make sure the stream's all stable. Looks to be. Chat, give me the okay in chat if we're all smooth and clear and you can hear me and everything like that. And then we should get started, alright? And then we should get started. Give me the okay. We're okay. Alright, let's rock and roll. So, building the new gaming PC live today. Something a little bit different. I expect this to take anywhere from 2 or 3 hours. We could do it a bit quicker, but we're going to go relatively slow to kind of explain what's going on. I do only have the one camera angle. We've done this before on stream where we've had multiple, but I do only have the one because I'm using my IRL backpack to stream, which yesterday chat was a fucking nightmare. I set up like a monitor and I was getting ready to bring a computer down here and everything. And I was talking to Tom, and Tom's like, why don't you just use your IRL backpack? And I'm like, for fuck's sake. So I spent like 2 hours setting up something that I didn't need to set up. But yeah. Anyway. I have the 3080 on there, it's making me on edge. Just fine. I can't go anywhere. Relax, man. Alright, so we'll run down the parts. So the first things first, I guess we'll start over here. This is a Corsair Crystal 570X white edition. I actually have the black edition of this already. But we're going to be building this. This is a full tower. We're going to be replacing, so it does have 3 fans in the front already. We're going to be replacing those with Corsair light loop fans. We're going to have 1 in the back, 3 in the front for maximum RGB, because that obviously gives you more FPS. In terms of RAM, we're going to be using G-Skill Trident Z RGB, 3200 speed, more than enough. I did want to try and get some 36, but for the price difference to like the performance difference you actually get, I figured it's completely pointless, so we didn't bother with that. It looks grey, not white. It is white, I can promise you it's white. It might look grey because this is a tinted side panel. If I take this off, you'll see it is actually white, but this glass is tinted on it. CPU, I guess we'll talk about that next before we get into anything. So this is a bit of an interesting story behind it. This is already put together, as you can see, and I'll explain why. The CPU is a Ryzen 9 5900X, which actually does what I wanted. In order for me to get one of them though, I had to buy it in a bundle. So I bought it with an ASUS Strix, I believe it's an X570E. It might be the F version, but I think it's the E. Because I paid a little bit more for it, because I wanted the E version. I bought it as a bundle. I didn't realise I was actually getting a cooler with it as well. So we've actually got a Be Quiet cooler on top here, which is actually kind of beefy. But we're going to be taking that off and replacing it with a Noctua. We'll talk about that in a second. I'm unsure if this is going to work because the condition that this came in, it wasn't in a box or anything like that. This is how it came, in a cardboard box, just kind of lumping around inside of this shipping box. So I have my doubts if this is actually going to work and it's not damaged, but we shall see. Only time will tell. I'm not going to test it outside the case like you probably should because, well, I'm live now and I might as well give you a PC build stream regardless of if it works or not. So hopefully it works, but I'm not holding out much hope because it was in a pretty bad way when it got here. But yeah. So for graphics cards, Nvidia very kindly provided an RTX 3080 for this build. Beautiful. We're gonna be able to cover like Minecraft RTX and all that goodness in glorious RTX at high FPSs. Considerably more actually than what my current 2080 Ti can do. About double actually. So we're going to be putting a 3080 in it. So big shout out to Nvidia for providing this. You guys rock. Thank you so much for that. We're going to be whipping that in there. Cooling. We're going to be going with a Noctua NHD 15 in all black. Now initially, because we've gone with like the black and white kind of theme, I was going to get a Corsair H100i Platinum, I think it is, in white. To stick in the top of the case, but the reason I didn't is because thinking about it, this is my job. I need things to just work, you know, so minimizing all the points of failure, minimizing as many points of failure and having as much redundancy as possible is quite a big deal because I can't be taking days off because my water cooling system's failed or whatever. I just want it to work, so that's why we've gone Noctua. We're going to be just sticking that in there, and that's going to be in some cases better than a water cooler, but that's a controversial topic. But that'll be that was my phone. That'll be more than enough cooling for us. In terms of power supply, this is actually from the old gaming PC. We're reusing it. This is an EVGA 850 watt Platinum unit. These have like 10-year warranties on them. This has only been used for about 3 years, so it's going to be more than okay. We're going to be using this as to power the system. It'll be more than enough. I'm hoping all the right cables are on here. If they're not, then well, I'll just have to go get some more. I've got more upstairs. I've got 2 of these, so I've got more cables at my disposal if I need them. In terms of storage, big shout out to the sponsor. Unfortunately, they were going to be sending over a 4 terabyte hard drive for this build. Unfortunately, it didn't get here in time. So instead, we're throwing in what we have. I will be throwing a 4 terabyte Western Digital black drive in here at some point. But the only way to go with storage, Western Digital black, man. We've got a 1 terabyte SN850 M.2. This is actually a PCIe Gen 4, which is going to be up to 7,000 read and writes. 7,000 megabytes, so what's that, 7 gigabytes per second read, which is pretty sweet. So we're going to be using that as a boot drive. This is an external drive. This connects via a USB-C. So obviously this is not going to be going in the computer, this will be on the outside of it. But this is also a 1 terabyte SSD. This is their P50, which you're going to be using for like game storage and stuff like that as well. So big shout out to Western Digital for being a sponsor of the channel and hooking us up with this. If you do want to check them out, !WD in chat. They are pretty much as good as it gets when it comes to storage, and you can't go wrong with Western Digital, man. So if you want to check them out, !WD in the chat, or scroll down. There's a little banner of their SSDs and stuff. You can click on that, go check them out. Does help me out a ton. There won't be any Minecraft today. Minecraft will be back. What is today? Is it Wednesday today? Chat, what day is it? Wednesday? Where's my phone? Tuesday. It's Tuesday today. Might be back tomorrow with Dr. Gloom, so that should be sweet. I'm excited for this, chat. I'm excited. I haven't built a PC in a while. Yeah, I haven't done it in a long time. Is it possible to get an 8 terabyte? Yeah, I think hard drives nowadays go to about 16 terabytes. Like just in general. I don't know. I don't think Western Digital do 16 terabytes. I think they do 8 terabyte ones though. But that's like ridiculous. Like a 4 terabyte drive is more than enough for all the games that we're going to be installing on it. What's happening with the Corsair power supply inside the PC? There isn't a Corsair power supply. This is a power supply shroud. That's not actually a power supply. So that's just like a cover, just so you don't see like all the ugly stickers and stuff on the side of these things. That's all that is. Decent price for building your first PC? It depends what you're putting in it, man, honestly, and what your budget is, you know. How tall am I? I'm 5'9", man. Yeah, like a 2 terabyte hard drive is enough, really. 4 terabyte is just because Western Digital are awesome and want to hook us up. So there's that. What graphics card do you recommend? Again, very much depends on your budget, my man. Very much depends on your budget. Short ass, I know, I'm quite short. Alright, let's get cracking, chat. Let's move some of this stuff out of the way we don't need. I have very conveniently placed chairs over here for this stuff. As long as it ain't going to fall off, I don't care. The case, we'll get the case out of here for now. We don't need this at the moment. I think the first thing we'll do is we'll whip the cooler off of that motherboard. And then we'll get the RAM on it and we can just drop it all in the case when we need to. Let me get this over here out the way. That's that dealt with. I also got this bag. Oh, I didn't mention this. I got this bag. This came with the motherboard and stuff. I don't know what's in here. I haven't looked. I presume it's all the accessories that was in the box. But I don't actually know what's in here, so I'll have to open that and have a little look as well. But the first thing we're going to do is we're going to unbox this, or unwrap this, get this cooler off, and get the RAM in it. We'll get it in the case. We'll mount the cooler, stuff like that. So, CPU's a Ryzen 9 5900X, man. Let's get rid of these fans as well. Get rid of these fans, get them out the way. Storage, we're not going to need that for a little bit. RAM, we'll need that in a second. But, yeah, we should be good. No, it's a 5900X for the CPU. There was an absolute pain in the arse to get hold of one of those, but oh well. Unfortunately, it's all full of scalpers. Actually, we can put that M.2 in the motherboard as well right now. And we won't need this for a second either. Won't need this for a second either. I'll put this actually down here. Perfect. Okie doke. Let's get cracking, chat. Let's get cracking. First of all, ground ourselves on this wonderful radiator. That'll do. Bit of unpainted radiator. Yeah, 5900X would be beautiful. I think that's what's on here anyway. That's what I ordered. I haven't actually seen it because obviously there's a cooler on it, so I don't know. We've obviously got a trusty iFixit kit for all of our iFixing needs, and just a standard Phillips screwdriver as well. Getting rid of fans. Wow. Alright, let's have a little look at this. I've never bought something where it comes like pre-done like this. So this is going to be interesting. Once again, I'm not holding out a huge amount of hope that this is actually that this is going to work, especially after the way it came in the box. But again, a smart person would have tested this. But obviously, we want to give you guys a PC build stream. So, but if it works, I mean, we'll see if it works. I don't know if it's going to work with the condition it came in. Oh, am I missing subs? Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me try to grab that. It's kind of difficult to keep up with all this. Arveldis, thank you so much for subbing, mate. Appreciate that, dude. Let me turn off followers on this, and I might be able to see it. Arveldis, thank you for the resub. Tyler, thank you for the 200 bits. Alex, thank you for the 100 bits. Tom with the 41 months. Blame Soren with the gifted. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. Okay, in the box. Yeah. So obviously, to get a CPU, the only way really to do it without getting hit by scalpers is through bundles. So I bought it as a bundle with the motherboard. And it came like that, in a cardboard box. It had the cooler attached, in that anti-static bag. It just had some foam thrown in there to kind of stop it moving around, which, they didn't even fill the box with foam. It was the most minimal amount of foam I've ever seen. So this has literally just been clunking about in this cardboard box, which is, yeah, concerning to say the least. I'm not going to disclose where it's from. Obviously not from... No, it was, Matt. That's the thing. It was from a reputable dealer. Asa thank you so much for subbing, mate. Appreciate that, dude. Welcome. It was from a reputable dealer. That's the annoying part. I've just realised as well, I've forgotten to grab some nail polish remover and toilet paper, which to get rid of the thermal paste that's going to be on this under here. Let me grab that now, actually, before we go any further. Let me go grab that real quick. 1 second. You need to message me the company name. I will, man. I will. It was quite surprising, I must admit. I was most shocked, but I mean, hopefully it works. If it doesn't, I'll send it back. Give me a sec, chat. Alright, I'm back. I can't find any remover, which is a bit annoying. We usually have a tub of nail polish remover, but I got toilet paper, which we'll need either way, so we'll just do our best to clean it off. It should be pretty fresh anyways. We shouldn't have too many issues with getting it off. Why a 2080 Ti? We're not. We're using a 3080. What do you mean? Okay, I have no idea how to actually get this off, so let's start off by, I guess, trying to remove this fan, which looks like it's just clipped on, which we can solve pretty easily. There's one. This is so much fun to watch. What a blank table. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Oh, legend. Thank you. Chuck it without hitting this. Whoops. Well, that's done a lot of good. Chuck it without hitting this. It hits straight on it. Alright. That's that fan gone. We'll keep a hold of this. This will, we could probably use this at some point. We'll keep a hold of that. Don't you dare break it. Well, like I said, I don't have a huge amount of hope for this board anyway in the way that it came, but we'll see how we go with that. We'll see how we go. Great catch. I know. Poor catch. I don't know how these mount. I'm assuming it's a tension thing with these two screws on the side. What are you doing with your old PC? My old PC, I'm giving my old PC to Imp, because Imp does a hell of a lot for this channel. We love Imp. Big up Imp. He's going to be getting, he's going to be getting the, my old PC. Yo, Tamola joining the party with a tier 1. Thank you so much. Who's Imp? Imp is a moderator of this channel who has done a hell of a lot for me. And he's on a bit of a tight budget. Actually, that was a great spread by those guys. Damn, that was mounted well. He's done a hell of a lot for me over the years. And he's struggling a little bit at the moment and his PC's dying. So I figured, you know what, we'll help a brother out, you know? So I'm selling Imp my old PC for the very expensive price of £1. Just for shits and gigs. Just for shits and gigs. This mounting mechanism actually isn't bad for this cooler. Toilet paper, of course, man. Don't pretend you don't have a roll sat next to you right now. I know you're lying. I know you're lying if you say you don't. You're ripping Imp off. I know, man. What a scamaz artist I am, eh? We'll try to keep all this together as well. So, a couple beads on here. Looks like it's just got the standard AMD back plate. It's my fez, it is. It is. Should have put the board on something to keep it off the surface. It doesn't matter, this is wood. It's fine. If it was carpet, then you can complain, but it's wood, don't worry. It's totally fine, my man. Relax. Button has legs. I do have legs. They're very short, but I do have legs. Tom, I will ban you. You forgot I'm also going to be giving you a drive of my Tesla when I get it in a couple of years. True, but hopefully it doesn't kill me like your last car. Almost did. Alright. There's 4 of those. And then the back plate should already be right there. Perfect. If he's getting a Tesla, he is. So here's a full look at the board. Let me clean this off and then I'll show you guys a full look at the board and everything here. Button into car again. I know, it's I'm skeptical, Matt, to say the least. Skeptical. Still waiting for your new PC to show up for 6 weeks, Jesus. Now, the moment of truth, chat, once I clear this thermal paste off, is this actually a 5900X or is it not? This will be interesting. This will be interesting. Is it actually a 5900X? It is. It is, boys. Pog. Pog. Can confirm we have not been scammed. They've not tried to hide something else underneath it. It is indeed a 5900X. God, imagine if it said like 2400 or something. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hey, sorry can't resub, but I still love watching you stream and will continue to get that 75k channel points. Hey man, it's all good, honestly. Number one way to support the stream is just to be here, my man. By the way, chat, can you all, you can all hear me okay, right? I've never used this camera and microphone inside. Hey Matt, you'll actually find this funny. Last night after stream, I started setting up this set to do this stream on. And I probably spent an hour and a half getting, you know, computers in here, getting, you know, my old cameras out and everything set up. And I'm talking to Tom, I've got my AirPods in, I'm just talking to Tom. And Tom's like, why don't you just use your IRL backpack? Why I didn't think of that, I don't know, but Tom's a smart guy, clearly, and I'm not. Like, I'm like, fuck, you're a genius. I can't believe I didn't think of that. Cannot believe it. Perfect use for it and you forgot. I know. I know. Alright, this is about good enough. Just trying to get some of the stuff on the sides. I did put a little bit too much on by the looks of it. But, we're all good. Brad, thank you for the 3 months, mate. Appreciate it, dude. So here we go, chat. Here we go. Hopefully the camera will be able to focus on it. But there is the board we're going to be using. I believe this is an ASUS Strix X570-E. This is the E variant, not the F variant. But that is that's the motherboard and CPU all there. Looks like we don't actually have to install the CPU because it's already in there, which is good. I'm praying to God that this actually works. So the next thing I'm going to do, while we've got it all open like this, is we're going to install our WD Black M.2 SSD. We might as well while we've got it in front of us, easy to access. I'm assuming there's a slot under here, so we're going to have to remove a couple screws. I don't want a big chunky screwdriver for that though. That's why we'll head over to this iFixit kit and grab a smaller one. Grab a smaller one, maybe like one of these. William was saying about the 100 bits. 100 bits to cover the cost of the toilet paper used. Thank you, man. Not that I'm going to be able to get any more. Like, it's gone now. I think this, that's a little bit too big. A little bit too big. We've got a smaller version of that. That'd be great. Perhaps this one. Thought this was an ad. It's not an ad. It's actually me. Believe it or not. I'll buy your old PC if you want. No. That's already got a home. Is this all part of one bracket? Do I have to take all of this off? Is that really necessary? Are we going to test it? Not outside of the box, no. I should, a smart person would do that, but I'm not going to, because I've already got pretty low hopes that this motherboard's going to work, just based on how it was shipped. Tell you what else I'm going to do, before I get things mixed up. Move this cooler out the way. Oh, I probably should clean that actually as well. Let me clean that real quick. How long have we been streaming for? I have no idea, I can't see the uptime. Probably like 20 minutes, if I had to take a guess. If I had to take a guess, somewhere around 20 minutes. 25 minutes, there you go. I can't see the uptime. I can't see a lot, to be honest with you. But it's fine. This is actually a really nice cooler. I've never used Be Quiet stuff before, but this is, I know they're decent, but this is quite a nice little cooler actually. We'll definitely get a use for that in the future. Yeah, 25 minutes. Let me get all this out of here. There you go. Let me get all this out of here. I can't wait for all the comments we're going to be getting later on, as more and more people show up about how to build a PC. I feel bad for anybody that doesn't know how to build one that does it live, because the amount of crap that people say in chat is honestly insane. Honestly insane. Put that on there. There we go. That's all together now. That's all together. Be Quiet's good, but Noctur's better, basically, and that's why I'm swapping it out. But I'll explain the logic between the precise reason behind the new cooler, i.e. my sanity. Well, there's a few reasons why I can't with it. A, Noctua are generally better. Like, Noctua are pretty much the best air cooling brand out there. The second reason is that's got multiple fans on it. So if one of them fails, again, bit of redundancy. And that's kind of it in terms of... It's also a bigger cooler where if, I don't know, both fans failed, it would be able to passively cool itself idle until I realised there was a problem. So there's also that too. But you should have a camera above pointing down. I was going to have that, but I scrapped it in the end, so sorry about that. Oh, that's for this. Alright, let's try to get this cover off. It looks like this comes off as a separate piece, but I don't think it does. Which is actually stupid, but I mean, that's okay. That's okay. You built your PC age 11 and it's great. Dear Lord, good job, man. I mean, to be fair, building a PC is not difficult. Like, it's really not. Then we're going to have to loosen all these and get it out. Getting a new PC, but it has liquid cooling. Is that good or bad? Liquid cooling is good. Like I said, the only reason I didn't go liquid cooling for this was because I... Oh, is this going to come off? There we go. The only reason I didn't go liquid cooling for this is because I wanted redundancy, because this is my job at the end of the day. And I need everything in my job to just work as often as possible. And it, you know, there's a chance that that won't happen if, well, by adding a liquid cooler to it, it's an extra point of failure. Even though they're pretty good nowadays, but still. How much did I pay for the components? Well, the drives, the Western Digital stuff was sent to me. The graphics card was obviously sent to me. In total, I probably spent maybe, I don't know, 1,500 bucks, maybe a little bit more than that. Does it have an ice cream maker in it? No. This screw is really not in this thing properly, which is interesting. This doesn't appear to have an M.2 standoff in it, which is not reassuring at all. It's got a thermal pad on the back. Hopefully there's one in this box, or this bag that they've sent. Harvey, thank you for the 19 months. What GPU are we going with? It's got an RTX 3080 in it. An RTX 3080. Let's have a look what's in this bag. I'm assuming this is literally just everything from the motherboard box, but they didn't give me the box for some reason. So we'll find out. Yeah, I don't know. Oh. Apparently this motherboard has Wi-Fi on it? Oh my god, it does. Wow, Pog. Exciting, exciting, exciting. Yeah, you don't need to replace the liquid in an AIO. That's not how it works. This has some screws in it. Looks promising. A ton of manuals, SATA cables, that'll be handy. What's that thing? I have no idea what that thing is. We'll need those later on. We'll keep a hold of this for now. Oh, this is all like the cooler mounting and stuff like that. Interesting. What's this? Aha, this looks M.2y. Perfect. We got an RGB extension cable in here as well, by the looks of it. Couple RGB extension cables. Pog. Probably not going to use them. The manuals, but let's be real. Who reads manuals? Lol. Ooh, Ryzen sticker. Yes, we'll have that. We'll have that. That will be. We will need that. And the rest of this we can get out of here as well. Somewhere where it's out the way. Alright, what is this I keep standing on? What is that? Zip ties. Oh, we might need those at some point. You'll buy this PC off me for $20. I'm gonna pass on that, man. You should have put the specs in the top right corner of the screen so people stop asking. I don't know if a mob wants to make a command for that temporarily. Like, I don't know, exclamation mark new PC, something like that. Something like that. Alright, let me grab the screw here. So when installing an M.2, for anybody that's never done it, your motherboard will sometimes it has them already on it, but in this case it doesn't. There's a little M.2 standoff and screw included with every motherboard that has an M.2 slot. Please make sure you use it and install it. I've seen numerous occasions now where people haven't, where people have sent me computers to fix, and that's just something I've noticed. Like, please make sure you use your standoff. It's there for a reason. I've managed to put mine back in the bag somehow because I'm an idiot. Make sure you use your standoff and don't just let it lay down and bend backwards. It'll probably still work, but it's not ideal. I wouldn't recommend. Alright, let's get this on. Let's get this on. Please mind the gap. First of all, which hole are we going to want? Let's open up this beautiful SN850. Shout out Western Digital for sponsoring the channel and hooking us up. You guys rock. Total cost of that PC? Oh, total cost of the PC? Oh, I don't know. All in all, well, what are we looking for that? $3,500, something like that. $4,000 maybe. Somewhere in that range. Somewhere in that range. Does this actually come with an M.2 screw? No, it doesn't. I thought it would. Beautiful. All right. Which hole? Well, it's got important you work out which hole it's going to be in. Looks like it's going to be that third one back. Yeah, it's going to be that third one back. Cool. What monitor do I have? Oh god, we're asking me all the hard questions. What monitor do I have? I have no idea. We're just going to hand screw this in. Doesn't need to be terribly tight down, just firm. That'll be fine. Alright, let's get this M.2 in, boys. Step 1 of this PC is about to be complete. Boom. Done. It's in. Pog. Pog. I don't know if this bit's actually going to be big, small enough for this. I know it is, we're fine. Are we going to install the OS on stream? Probably not. Probably not, because that's boring and nobody cares to see that. People like seeing the fun bit where you build it and there's a chance it won't turn on. People find that exciting. How to get a 3080? Nvidia sent it to me very kindly. We're doing a little bit of a project together with Minecraft RTX. Also, something to note as well, chat. If you guys ever build a PC and it's got like these like M.2 covers and stuff, most of the time I'll have a little thermal protection pad on the back of it. If it does, please make sure you remove the sticker on it. Easy to forget, important to remove. Please bear that in mind. Let's do a prediction if it turns on. I don't think it's going to turn on. Honestly, like I said, the state that this was in, this motherboard when it came, was horrendous, to say the least. So, that, you know, whether this actually working, I have my doubts. I really do. Which is a shame, but we shall see. I'd rather build it and give you guys a kind of PC build stream than not, you know? I can't actually see what I'm doing here because I wear glasses. There we go. There we go. Did you buy a used motherboard? No, it's brand new. It just came in the most appalling condition I've ever seen. Which is a shame, but what can you do? What can you do, you know? There we go, that's on, lovely job. And then this thing goes on. Does this have anything I need to remove? No. Do you know a good pre-built for under £1,000 in the UK? I don't really know anymore the best place to go in the UK. How does this go on? Like that, I assume. Looks about right. What's this? What's this little... There's like a little rubber tab here. What's that for? Do you peel that off? Oh, you do. Okay, lovely. I would have tweeted a picture of how to ride with them. Well, I don't really want to just throw a company under the bus for something. Well, I mean, I know it didn't come in the best condition, but I don't just want to go slagging off, you know, the company. Because generally, and I've used them before, generally they're pretty good. Just in this case, not so much. Not so much. bad practices need to be called out. Very true. Very true. But, like I said, generally, when you find out the company, mate, you'll actually be very surprised, I think. I think you'll be very surprised. Because, like I said, they are a reputable company for PC stuff, but, yeah. I don't know. What can you do, eh? What can you do? I think I might have put the wrong screw in here. I have. Oops. Whoops. It's the same thread, so it doesn't really matter, but I'd rather make sure we're doing it right. You should just out them? Nah, it's not always necessary, man, you know? Like I said, I've ordered countless times from these guys before, and I've never had a problem. This is just a one-off. This is just a one-off. So, I mean, if this motherboard doesn't work, then, well, it doesn't work, but we'll find out, won't we? What's been installed on the motherboard? So far, the CPU was already installed when the board came. The only thing we've put in at the moment is the M.2. That's the only thing we've put in at the moment, because we might as well while we got it out. There we go! M.2 installed, boys. Pog. How long will this build take, or PC builds usually take? Depends on your experience. If I wasn't streaming this, I could probably whip it together in an hour and a half, maybe. Streaming it, obviously, explaining everything as we go. Well, we'll probably drag it out a little bit, you know, talking you guys through what's going on. Obviously, I'm reading chat and stopping from time to time, too. So, probably 2 or 3 hours this will probably take me, just with you guys. There's a box we're not going to need. Pog! Right, next up, where do we want to go from here? Let's get this out of the way as well. Where do we want to go from here? We could do... Oh, is this cooler mounting? Oh, that's all for that cooler. We could do... Get it in the case. Do I want to get it in the case right now? Or do I want to mount a fat off cooler to it? No, I think we should get it in the case. Let's get it in the case, boys. We'll put this aside for now. I could... Is there going to be any issues getting to things if I put the RAM in now? I think there might be. Okay, I'm not going to do the RAM right now. We're not going to do the RAM right now. Or the cooler. That can wait. We're going to put that to the side for now. I'm going to grab this case. Let me move this graphics card real quick. We've got some things to do in the case anyway before we put anything in it. So doing it while it's empty is going to be a little bit easier anyway. But here's the case. This is a Corsair 570X. A Corsair Crystal 570X in all white. Because white is beautiful. Usually helps if you don't do that. I can't read chat from here, which is a bit annoying. Would it be a button stream out toilet paper? Of course. We should probably have a toilet paper emote, thinking about it. Install the CPU cooler before the CPU. Pro tip. That's a great tip, man. Great tip. It'll be wild. It should be pretty nice when it's done. So in the front of this thing, make sure these aren't going to roll anywhere. In the front of this thing, there's 3, I believe they're SP120 fans by Corsair. We're going to be replacing those. And there you go. Now you might be able to see it's actually white, not grey. The glass is slightly tinted, as you can see. But yeah, it's not actually grey. I need to put this in a place where it's not going to get damaged. Okay, number 1 is going to be the main. I'll lean it in my dog's bed, which is down there next to me. But there you go. We're going for white because white is white's a beautiful colour. We love white. We'll take the back one off as well while we're here. Is it better to buy a pre-built? Wait, what did that say? Is it better to... Hold on. What did that say? Something about better to buy a pre-built? I don't know where that went. Whoever said something about is it better to buy a pre-built, feel free to repost that. I was reading it. What percent is it going to be RGB? It's going to be all the RGB, man. We're swapping out the fans that come with it for maximum RGB. Where does the hamster go? The hamster goes in here, and you drop its food through this grate. By the way, chat, if you do donate today, I'm not going to be able to see it, just so you're aware. If you donate or buy rocks, I can't see it. I haven't got that open. I can only see if you guys subscribe or gift subs or cheer bits, okay? You just bit your tongue eating Watsits? That's not good. That's not good. There's those screws. We grab this back panel off. Pretty windows indeed. There we go. Oh my god, it's 20 past 10 already. Did you have a mount the cooler? No, we haven't put the cooler on yet. I'm not going to do it because the cooler's massive, so as soon as I do that, I'm not going to screw the motherboard down or anything. How do these drive trays go in here again? I forget how these go in. Are these slotting? Yeah, they do. That's whether it's better to buy a pre-built or build your own. Oh, I mean, that's depending on the person, you know. Like, that sounded important. Depends on the person. That's the case that looks at this. Darn, extending their sub through April. Thank you, mate. Appreciate that, dude. Depends on the person, really. How confident you are with building those kinds of things. Not everybody's super confident with it. I really do hate these drive trays they use, man. Oh my god, are we doing a prediction right now? What's the prediction? Will the PC turn on? Probably should have waited until more people were here at the end before we did a prediction for that. We probably should have waited until it was actually finished so we could have maximum people. Well, there you go, chat. Vote now with your channel points. Will it turn on? Yes or no? Where's my screwdriver set from? This set here, I don't know if you can see that in the camera view. That's an iFixit kit. They're quite expensive. I think they're like $80 for one of those. But it's got all kinds of little bits and bobs in it. It's absolutely perfect if you build a lot of computers and stuff like I do. It's really, really good to have. Really, really good to have. Alright. Believers. Okay, let's replace these fans in the front right now. We can also do the back as well. We'll do the back one now, actually, because that's going to be easy. Let's do that. Let's get that out of the way and done with. So for the fans, we're replacing them with their LL120s in white, obviously to go with the white case. Should be beautiful. But yeah. Wait, how long is that prediction set to go on for? How long did you set the timer for that for? That bar's not going down on my screen. 15 minutes. Jesus Christ. Well, get your votes in, boys. Good morning, Happy. How are you? All white, of course, man. White and beautiful. There they are. They're in all white. Should be beautiful. Hopefully all these work. That'd be nice. I'll put this back in the box, actually. Hell yeah! 61 months. Thank you so much, mate. When's Switch coming out with the unsub button? I don't know. It's a highly sought after feature. You know? Highly sought after. To be fair, Matt, you're not going to be here for the. You're not going to be here for when this turns on, are you? You're not going to be here for that. What CPU are you using? We're using a Ryzen 9 5900X. That's what we're going to be using. Can you guys see in the back here? Hopefully you can. Hopefully you can. Orientation matters, chat. Orientation matters. Make sure you don't have your cables lying everywhere. May leave you up another window. Just swap your days off, Matt. Just swap your days off. Alright, I believe there's a little hole up the top here. There is. We're going to use that to our advantage. Hopefully, actually... Where's the I/O? Oh, there's got a built-in one. Never mind. Never mind. I'll go something like that, and I will take it out the top. Obviously not through that main hole at the back, but... Are these expensive? They are quite expensive fans, yeah. They have more expensive ones. They've got the QL series, but screw that, man. That's. I'm not paying that much for a fan. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Hell to the no. That's going to sit in something like that. Are they silent fans? I mean, they're pretty quiet, yeah. They're not like optimized to be extra quiet though. They're just kind of like there's a balance of like noise, airflow, and static pressure with these guns. They've got like set ones for those different things. So they've got like SPs and MLs if you want just pure static pressure. And then they've got AFs if you want pure airflow and stuff like that. So there's a few different options. I hate that these screws are black. I wish they were white. PCs are expensive. They can be. They can be. That's just how it is. What kind of maintenance do you have to do for air cooling and water cooling? Depends what kind of water cooling you're doing. if it's an AIO, like an all-in-one liquid cooler, you don't really need to do a lot. You know, blow the radiator out of dust every so often, but that's kind of it. Air coolers, I mean, you can just, again, just blow them out well, I blow my PCs out every 6 months, but that's because they run all the time, pretty much. But you can probably get away with a little bit sooner than that. Oh, sorry, a little bit longer than that, like a year or so. Or some people just don't dust their PCs at all, but it depends how much you want to look after it, you know. But the good thing with like AIO coolers, for example, is you don't need to like top them up with fluid or anything like that. They just, that's fine, we'll just throw that. AIO coolers are like plug and play, they just work, you know. They just work. You need a screwdriver like that. This screwdriver, I love this screwdriver. This was a present from Roxy and her family. I actually got this torch as well. This little magnetic torch is pretty handy too. But this is a present from them, and then you just like you squeeze this end bit and it pops out, and you've got all different like little screwdriver bits in the end of it, and then you can just swap them out. It's all just magnetic. You just swap them out. They are great. They are great. I love it. Alright, well that fan's done in the back. We'll deal with the cables for that later on. But, chat, fan number 1 installed. We're going to do 3 more in the front. So, I need to actually be able to see that though. So I'll move this back. Ratchet screwdrivers are the best, I agree. I wonder how Button feels about me putting his stream on to listen to his accent. I don't have an accent. Do I have an accent? I don't think I have an accent. I probably do, I just don't hear it myself. The hard drive's not here yet. This is going to have a 4TB WD black hard drive in it, but it hasn't arrived in time. So we're going to, instead it's going to have a, well just for now, it's going to have a 1TB SN850 WD black M.2, which is a beautiful drive, and PCIe Gen 4. And it's also going to have a, I think it's a P50 external USB Type-C SSD as well, which is going to be super nice. That's a terabyte, that'll store all our games and stuff. We're going to play hardcore later? Probably not. There probably won't be any gaming today. We'll be back on gaming tomorrow. I believe this is magnetic. Yeah, there we go. So that's a dust filter, chat. Boom, ta-da. I'll get rid of that. It's actually a nice dust filter. And we'll grab our 3 more fans here. So these are the ones it comes with. That's the ones it comes with. These are RGB. They're not addressable RGB though. It's got a few buttons on the case here to control them. We're not, you know, I'm not interested in those fans though. We're not using pleb fans. We're not using pleb fans. Button, can you send me the specs, or can someone send me the specs? That by command view. I don't have them in. If you just put the main ones in there, I think that'll be all right. The real question is, will the motherboard work? I don't know. I haven't got a lot of hope for it, honestly. But I'd rather build a PC and show you guys how to build a PC, rather than test it out the box like a sensible person. You know? Does someone know the command with the new PC specs? I don't actually have it right now. This is smashed down. I don't have it, but it's got a Ryzen 9 5900X, RTX 3080, 32 gigs of RAM at 3200 speed. You know, all your standard drive. Oh, this is all cable managed. Oh god, I forgot about this. Okay, I forgot about this. On the back of this case, I can't turn it because the fan's out. There's actually like a cable management like channel, which I probably will end up not using because I remember last time I had an issue where the power supply cables were too thick for it. So I'm probably just going to scrap that, honestly. But it's got a little like cable management thing that you like cover that you take off and put on. There it is. We don't really need that. The bitrate seems fine. Perfect. Cool. I got to unwire this fan real quick, chat. I completely forgot that these are all pre-wired, which is great if you're going to use the ones it comes with. Not so great if you're like me and you're scrapping them. Undo these. No cable ties. Did you splurge for a platinum power supply? I already had one that was platinum. I've been using platinum for a while. Where does this even go? Oh, are they all tied up in here? Oh, they are. Oh. Well, that explains it. I don't know whether to go all in with 50k or 10k. Depends, man. Do you want to be a little bitch, or do you want to be a warrior? You know. All in, man. Do it. It's fake internet points. You'll get them back. I've been looking for a new PC. What's the new PC specs? It's got a 5900X in, a 3080, 32 gigs of RAM, a 1TB M.2 with another 1TB WD Black SSD for game storage, and yeah, that's the main things. Come on. Oh wait, hang on, is that? Oh, that's that one. My bad. But there's so many cables back here. Oh, these are plugged in as well. Oh, these will need to be unplugged. Come on. Sorry you can't see this right now, Chet. There you go. Are all the fans PWM controlled? These ones are, yeah, the yellow ones. I don't know if these ones are, I can tell you. No, these aren't. These are just a set speed. Although actually there's a button on here, I think. Yeah, there's a button on here where you can like set the like 3 different speeds, but you can't set like an exact rate on these ones. Did you opt for an X570 or B550? We went X570 because PCIe Gen 4. That's why we did that. I don't know if B550 has PCIe Gen 4 or not. I think some of them I think might, but I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure most of them don't. Which is why I went X570. This is going to be air cooled. I was going to put a water cooler in here. I was going to put a liquid cooler in here, but I decided not to. I was going to get that white Corsair one to put in the top. I decided not to because of, I mean, streaming's my job, you know. I need things to be redundant and just work with as minimal points of failure as possible. And that's why I've decided to go with a Noctua D15 in all black, because black is a beautiful colour. Don't forget to get your predictions in as well, chat, for whether or not the PC will turn on. I don't know shit about computers. It's a different language to me. I mean, it's not a very complicated thing, to be honest. Computers and building computers is fairly straightforward. How much did it all cost? I mean, I didn't spend this because a lot of it was sent to me. But total, this PC is somewhere around $3,500–4,000, somewhere around there. Which actually, if you use scalper price, it's more like $9,000 or $10,000 at current prices. $9,000 or $10,000 if you wanna use scalper prices. Specs are not updated yet. We will get that sorted though. There's that one. Cool. Get rid of those things. We don't want those. How much RGB have you got? We've got all the RGB, man. All the RGB. Everybody knows that RGB gives you like 100% more FPS. Power supply is an 850 watt EVGA P2, which was actually the one from my old PC. I've had it for about 3 years. It's got a 10-year warranty, so it'll still be good for a long time yet. Which is why I'm just reusing that. The other reason is also, I was going to go for titanium power supply, but there's essentially no power supplies available at the moment. Like, it's all sold out like everywhere, so. I hate rainbow lighting on PCs. To be honest with you, I think the way it generally goes, here's 3 of the fans by the way. I think the way it generally goes is people buy RGB and have nasty rainbow puke in their computers and on their keyboards and on their mice and things like that. When they get a new setup, and then after about a week they get bored of it and just set it to one colour. Which is probably what we'll do. After about a week we'll get bored and just set it to one colour. And I think that's generally how it goes. Is this a Corsair 465? No, this is a 570X, which is slightly bigger than the 65s. Because, you know, we've got to compensate. You know what I'm saying? I dispute that. Mine's with full RGB. I mean, I think most people just turn it off after a while, honestly. Some people keep it, some people just turn it off. I'll end up turning it off and just setting them to static white eventually. I know that for sure. I know that for sure. Okay, let's thread this through here. There is another hole actually down the bottom that I could have used for that. Which, I don't think it's going to matter because it's going to be covered anyway. Yeah, it's not going to matter. Am I going to stream after I put this together? Probably not, because this is, I'm going to have to do all the fucking transferring files over in software and all this bollocks for this one when it's finished. That's the worst part about building a computer, honestly, is doing that. Yeah. Can you guys actually see right now? Let me move this. I don't know if you can see. 15 seconds left on the prediction, boys. Get your votes in. Right, which holes we go with on this one? Looks like it's going to be that one, that one, that one, and that one. Perfect. Perfect. Let me get this started off. CPU is a Ryzen 9 5900X with an RTX 3080 because Nvidia are beautiful and someone over. You didn't know to see camera crew set up? I'll be your show. I'll employ a cameraman full time. You know, it's only what? It's gonna cost me a few thousand for the day. Listen, man, this is the button stream. We're not Linus Media Group here, okay? I hate to disappoint. Non-believers get... Well, to be honest, this is the one occasion where I'd actually say being a non-believer is not a bad option. Because, again, the way that motherboard showed up, I'll be very impressed if it works. There'll be a 3080 Ti. There were rumours of a 3080 Ti. I mean, it wouldn't... the whole point of, like, 3090, though, is that they were dropping... I think it was 3090. That they were dropping the Ti brand, but it looks like they've scrapped that. I don't know. I've only got to stream the build the day I work. I was hoping you did it tomorrow. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. It's, the VOD will be there for you to watch, my dude. Case model is a Corsair Crystal 570X in white. Hey, Martin, can I toss about 3080? Listen, Electro, I would love to, man. I would love to. If I could, I would. What brand of 2080 Ti do you have? It's a Founders Edition. It's also a Founders Edition. That's what Nvidia also sent me that on a project that we did together. What would that have been? April last year? Last year, I think it was. Which was dope. And now we're doing another one, but with an RTX 3080 instead for Minecraft RTX. White is the best colour. I mean, I was going to go with black, but I already have a black one. The streaming computer's in a black one of these cases. So I decided to go white just to kind of switch it up. The only problem with white is if you drop anything on it, or it gets like the tiniest mark on it, it shows up like a... Oh man, it shows up like crazy, you know? Imp, you're a legend. Thank you very much. This is why I'm selling you my PC for £1. You watch, chat. Imp's gonna get my old PC, and he's gonna vanish off the face of the earth. He only modded the chat to get a free PC. There you go, chat. If you're a moderator for me, you get yourself a free computer. Pog. Can you tell me one thing? Do Nvidia still make Founders Edition 3080s? Yeah, that's what we're using, man. I don't know if they're selling them right now because of the supply shortage, but we'll see. Hopefully you can still hear me talk, by the way, when that ratchet screwdriver goes off. I know it's kind of loud. I have a white PC. It's a bitch to keep clean. Oh, fuck's sake. Why would you tell me that now? Actually, I don't care. If it gets dusty, it gets dusty. We move. Alright, last one. Keep it clear as day. Sweet. See you later, Happy. Have a good day at work. Have a good day. This also has like their old controllers in. I'm gonna have to get these out. I don't even know. Oh, there we go. That was easy. That was easy. What mic do you normally use when gaming and streaming? I use fucking hell, it's escaped me. A Shure SM7B. I'm gonna miss it all. Should have done it tomorrow. Matt, I'm sorry. You could just swap your short days this week. Tatum, thank you for the prime. Appreciate it, mate. Welcome. You could just swap your short days, man. I'm just saying. You are in control of that. I mean, you could. Depends. It depends if I'm worth that to you, you know. Try to get these cables through here. Perfect. Pull that right through. This one I think might be best to be orientated like that. The only problem is, by orientating like that, the sticker on the back here is not going to be straight, and it's going to bother the shit out of me. We're just going to have to... We'll be able to tuck it in later, I guess. We'll just have to run it down the side like that, where it can't be seen. The sticker's going to bother me more. Curious about the mining hash rate? Oh, I'll let you know. Are you going to play other games on this? Oh, of course, man. Of course. Button Undone is going to be starting back up here real soon. And then we're going to be... do you know the game I think I'm most excited to play on this? Actually, there's two. Minecraft RTX, I can't wait to check that out in like smooth as butter frame rates. And the other one's Flight Simulator, Microsoft Flight Simulator. Oh. Putting that shit on Ultra. Oh, it's going to look beautiful. It's going to look beautiful. Oops. Take this thing with you for fishing streams? No, but I do have a battery bank that could totally run that. Which is quite funny, actually. Flight Sim will be amazing. I'm excited for it. I was talking to John Band yesterday about it because he's been playing up. He just got a 3090, and he's been playing the shit out of Flight Simulator. And he said, just stick it on Ultra. It's like it's the best. Button Airlines returning, of course, man, of course. Hey, actually, Bear, how you doing, mate? Do a tour of your hardcore world with the shades on. Oh, we are. I'm going to import it into Minecraft RTX, which would be cool. And we'll have a little look around. Because I think that'd be good fun. Cool. Pog! Well, chat, that is all the fans replaced on it. Boom. There they are. That's all the fans replaced on it. Obviously for maximum RGB. This also has this, it's got all this stuff which is wonderfully cable managed but completely useless for me, unfortunately. Including this controller that it came with. Unfortunately, I have to use the Commander Pro that it comes with, not this thing, which is a shame, but that's fine. That's fine. Let's open up this little box here and get all the bits and pieces we need. Talks about stuff, doesn't show us it. Wait, what do you want to see? What do you want to see? I'm sorry, I will try better. What did I get in my GCSEs? I did pretty well in my GCSEs, actually. I did pretty well in them. Which is... Wait, was that a Commander Pro I just ripped out of that? I think it might have been. Wait a second. Okay, well, all I know is my other one didn't come with the Commander Pro. Well, rip, that one's torn out now. Those cables you don't need. What cables you don't need? What? My other one didn't. That's a new feature since I got it last time. I do also need this. Yeah, just rip that out. Didn't need to do that at all. I also need this, which is for this hub. Little sticky thing. We don't want that. Rubbish over here. I was unable to do my GCSEs due to COVID lockdowns, but still passed everything. Pog, man. Pog. Will there be any Minecraft today? Probably not. We're probably just going to build this PC and then I'm going to go configure it and all that other shit. Minecraft will be back tomorrow. I probably won't be on the new PC for a few days, honestly. It's going to take me a long time to transfer everything over. It's going to take me a long time. This stuff I'm probably going to end up just shoving down the bottom here where you can't see it because I'm lazy. I know I shouldn't be, but I am. Okay. RTX next week. Probably at some point in the next week or two we're going to be covering Minecraft RTX. Very excited, man. Got fucked by COVID and still had pretty much straight A's. Nice, man. We love to see it, dude. We love to see it. Okay, I'm just going to kind of piece this together. So this one I'm currently putting together right now. These are RGB controllers. So in order to get all of these fans to work and sync up together, you have to have a hub and the little lighting controller that goes with it. And this will allow you to control each individual fan and things like that individually. And it all just kind of connects into each other to make like one RGB network. and that's what we're going to be creating here. Will there be any updates to the stream of the new PC? Not really, no. You guys probably won't notice a difference. Actually, we'll have more FPS in games than Minecraft, so it might be slightly smoother for you, but other than that, there's not going to be a massive difference. I can't believe I unplugged this when it was actually needed the whole time. Oh well. Love the stream so far. Interesting to see stuff like this. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it, man. I hope it's making some sort of sense to you. Okay, so that right there is essentially the whole network for everything. I'm not going to actually put this in at the moment and like plug all this stuff in for the fans. We're just going to hold out for a second on that. We're going to get the board in, the motherboard in and everything like that before we go any further. I don't know if this can be... I kind of want to... like, this is really annoying. I've got like this other controller cable here that I don't need, but I don't want to rip it out because it is all neatly cable managed out of the way. So I think I'm just going to leave it in there. But with a 3070 and a Ryzen 5 5600X, you think I'll be able to stream more? Ah, easy, yeah, easy. No problem at all. Loving the stream so far. Interesting to see this stuff. I'm glad you enjoy it, man. What up, Josh? Good to see you, my dude. Fixing my car while watching you and enjoying it? Nice, man. Nice. We'll leave this here as well, because probably... Oh, no, I might not use it, because I think I'm just going to dump it in there, but... Oh, well. Hey, Long Tinkers. How you doing, mate? We're not going to need this. We can get this out of our way. That's got instruction manuals, and real men do not read the instructions, as we all know. Reading the instructions is way too smart. These I actually kind of want to keep. Let's put these up the front there. I'll take those somewhere else later. Case is clean. It is. It's nice, isn't it? Thank you, man. Thank you, thank you. Also move this out of the way for later as well. Right. Chat. Let's get this motherboard in the case. Now, unfortunately, I'm going to have to lay this down when I do this, so you're probably not going to be able to see what's going on, and I apologise, but I kind of have to do that, okay? Kind of have to do that. Perfect. I think this has already got all the standoffs we need in it as well. Yep, looks good. The other thing I'm going to do... Actually, no, we'll do that later. That's fine. Let's get this motherboard in this case, chat. We're also going to need some standoff screws, so let's make sure we got these as well. Q camera angle number 2. I don't have camera angle number 2. I'm really sorry. I know I suck. I know I suck. I put the glass bit up the top so you can slightly see in. I'm sorry. This isn't like a big production area. This is my dining room that I've taken over. You know? This is not some crazy production area. I'm sorry to disappoint. This is a neat little screw bag. These are all the screws that come with the case and stuff. You get some cable ties in here. You get some Velcro ties. Kind of handy, actually. We might need those. Put those over there. Actually, kind of handy. Oh, shut up, Tom. God damn. I hate Tom so much. There's a spare standoff there if we need it as well. Alright. Are these packets labelled or not? Let's find out. This is a stream where I learned to build a PC without breaking something. Well, don't get your hopes up. Like I said, I'm 99% sure this computer is not going to turn on just based on the condition that the computer showed up in. This looks standoffy. I can't really see through that. Maybe it's not those ones. Definitely not those ones. Where are the ones with the, where are the little UFO screws? That's the ones I usually use. Oh well, these will work. These will work. Maybe move the main camera. I mean, I don't particularly want to move it around because there is some private stuff around the room that I don't really want chat to be seeing. Like my porn set behind. Yeah, these will be fine. Like my porn set, for example. I mean, I guess I could pull it forward slightly and go backwards. It's fine. It doesn't matter. You guys are going to be able to see... Oh, fuck. Maybe it does matter. This is going to annoy me. No. It's fine. Sorry, chat. Sucks to suck. that's what I'm putting this down to. Sucks to suck. We'll put that over there as well. Okay, how many of these are we going to need? I think 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Hey, Buttons. So what you're saying is we might need... is we might get to see magic blue smoke. Potentially. I wouldn't have bet 15k if I do that. Well, I mean, like, I can build a PC. I've built many computers in my time, but... Again, the condition that motherboard came in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I should have taken a picture of it and showed you. There's no damage on it, so I can't complain. I mean, not visible damage, I don't know. Hopefully it still works, but... yeah, we can move it a bit closer to the camera as time goes on. There's 8 screws right there. Yeah, subs, I did put the under desk camera on for you. Alright, let's ground ourselves before we touch any electronics. If they can handle Warzone, then why isn't mine? I'm not sure, man. There could be a multitude of reasons. The other good thing with this motherboard as well, chat, it's got a built-in I/O shield on the back, so you don't have to worry about finicking around with that other one. I'm going to put this in and slide it across gently, trying to get it under that fan. I probably should have done this before I put that rear fan in, actually, but it's okay. Let's also make sure, let me take this out again, hold on. These cables for this fan are well out of the way. Well out of the way. In fact, I'm just going to pull those right through. Keep those well out of the way. And see if we can get this in without breaking it. Would be great. This is a tight fit. I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh, that's because there's cable still here. Button. I think I'm going to have to take this fan out, chat. I don't think I'm going to be able to get this in with this fan here. Without potentially doing damage. Yeah, I'm going to have to take this fan out. It's too tight. I'm going to take this fan out. How do you ground yourself? I'm just using my radiator. I've got a little bit of unpainted radiator on the side of that one that I just touched. This is AMD, my man. This is AMD. There's one. How long do I think it's going to take? I don't know. Probably 2 or 3 hours. Probably 2 or 3 hours. I'm not really rushing it because obviously I want to give you guys the full rundown of everything and what it all does and stuff. There's a lot of people I imagine here that have no idea what's going on. So trying to give some kind of an insight for those guys, you know? You know what I mean? I think is a wise thing to do. Yeah, 5900X is the CPU. What split of Australian and British are you? I'm all British, but over the past 2 years I've lived in Australia for about a year. So you might be able to hear a slight Aussie twang in my voice. So love to build a PC, but you've got no clue. Building a PC is incredibly rewarding and very, very easy. It's literally, the best way I can explain it is it's like putting together a jigsaw but with electronics. Like, is the best way I can explain it. Where's that? Oh, the center hole where that little prong is covered up, so I can't see it. There we go. That's hit it. We'll peel this off while we're here as well. Sorry chat, I couldn't give you a satisfying peel, I'm sorry. There's one on this one as well. We'll also peel off. This one wasn't anywhere near as satisfying though. Oh no, there we go. It ripped at the last second. I mean, it's potentially stressful, but it's generally not too bad. Like I said, building a PC is it's just putting a jigsaw together, really, for electronics. Peel sounds satisfying, doesn't matter how... Oh, could you actually hear the peel sounds? I'm glad, Ben, I'm glad. Glad you got some satisfaction out of that. So at the minute, I'm just screwing the motherboard down to make sure it doesn't fall out when I pick it up. Good morning, Mikey. How you doing, mate? What graphics card are we going to be putting in here? It's going to be an RTX 3080. Maybe we should troll people. Like, hey, Barton, what graphics card are you putting in here? Oh, we're putting in a GT 1030. Yeah, it's top of the range, man. Putting in a GT 710 for maximum FPS. Tom, your 1080 is not 4 gig. Alright, ignore that software. I don't care what that software tells you. I'm telling you that 1080 is not 4 gig. I'm telling you. Yeah, we're using onboard graphics that don't actually exist on this CPU. Okay. I should have, do you know what I should have done? I should have actually got, because I have a Radeon 6450. Actually, that might be in my NAS, actually. I thought I had it lying around. I could have just had it here, but like, we're putting this in today. Just to watch the entirety of chat get triggered. Anyway, let me lift this up and show you what we've got going on. And hopefully it doesn't fall out. Boom! There it is, boys. That is a motherboard in a PC. There's no cooler on it yet, no graphics card in it, but that is a motherboard in the computer. Do you have an SSD and hard drive or only SSDs? If you... Oh, that got demolished by the language command. We have two SSDs that are going in here. We've got a WD Black 1TB SN850, which is a PCIe Gen 4 SSD, which will be sweet. We're also going to have a... Oh, I can get my finger in here. We're also going to have a 1TB external SSD that was sent to me for storing games. And also they're sending me, which didn't arrive in time for the build, a 4TB WD Black hard drive. We're going with air cooling, we're not going with liquid cooling. I know a lot of people will be sad to hear that, but we're going with air cooling. The only reason I've done that, and like I said, I would have gone liquid cooling, but the only reason I didn't is because this is for my job. And for my job, my screwdriver's on the wrong setting. For my job, I need things to just work, you know? I need as minimal points of failure as possible. And while liquid coolers and AIOs are extremely efficient and reliable nowadays, it's still an additional point of failure. It's still an additional point of failure that I don't want, you know? And that's why we're going with a Noctua D15. Passive cooling, I mean, passive cooling's an option. I don't know how comfortable I would be with that, with how hot my studio gets, but I'm a pass. There's something really satisfying about ratchet screwdrivers. I don't know what it is. It's just that feeling of power of not having to move your hand. It's just good. It's just good. All right. There it is. Chat, the PC's done. Thank you for coming, everybody. Let's see if it works. Ah, that's a shame. Well, thank you for coming. Air cooling will be more reliable if you get a decent one, because the fan fails, you need to replace it. Well, that's another reason. Like this D15 that I've got down here has two fans on it. So there's a few things. Like if one of the fans fails, it's got another one. And two, or B, if both fans fail for some spectacular reason, because I leave my PC on in the studio all the time, and even when I'm not in there, this will be able to passively cool that just while it's idling. We'll be able to passively cool that and not catch fire, you know, before I notice it. Obviously that's unlikely to happen, but it could. So just having that being able to passively cool it rather than just a complete shutdown of like the pump, for example, and not working at all is going to be good to have. Those fans, no, it's Noctua. Like, yeah, you can't go wrong with Noctua. Don't Microsoft's basic display adapters... Wait, Microsoft basic display adapters will get you through, don't worry. Oh yeah, of course. Well, the next PC we're building is going to have a Pentium in it. You never take your PC off. Not in the studio, no, not in the winter. The studio doesn't have a heater in it, and so it gets very, very cold in there. Like, it can go minus in the studio if I don't have some form of heat. So I just leave the PC on all the time anyway. It's not a problem because I still use it, I guess, when I remote in from in my office. But yeah, it just keeps the studio, you know, at a decent temperature. Right, anyway, we're getting distracted. Next thing we want to do, I guess we can do the cooler next. I guess probably a good place to go. We'll do the cooler next. The fans are all done, and I think that's a good place to go. Button offering me a Pentium PC. I'd actually like to try editing 6K video on that. Tom, no you wouldn't. You're a liar. You would hate to do that. Socket is AM4. That's what comes with, well that's what, at the moment, all Ryzen desktops are on, unless you're talking Threadripper, which is TR4. Yeah, we already put the M2 drive in. We're not going to put the RAM in first. The reason I'm not is because this heatsink's enormous. That's the reason we're not. And I think we may have issues if we put RAM in now. I don't know, we can see. We'll see how much clearance we have. If we don't have a lot of clearance, we'll put it in now, but we'll see. Cable management, can I be bothered to do that? I don't know, we'll see. Maybe vaguely, but not massively. That was one advantage of living in Australia, is Roxy's dad is all into his technology and stuff, so like, and he used to cable manage everything perfectly. And he did my PC when I was there, and oh, it was so nice to have. So nice to have. I got my official letter today to quit my job and prepare for travel to the UAE. The days of watching the stream and potato quality are over. Oh, nice, Jared. I'm glad to hear, man. I'm glad to hear it. So the cooler, like I said just a second ago, is a Noctua NHD15 in black. We've gone with the all black version because this is going to be like black and white when it's all finished. So we went with the black version rather than the poo brown that Noctua is known for. I do have somewhere upstairs, and I might actually put them on these. I have a Chromax pack, which means I can replace these rubber pads with white ones rather than black ones. I don't know if that white accent would actually look any good. I also don't know particularly where they are. I think they're in my cupboard. But we could stick those on and just see what it looks like. What do you think, chat? What do you think? I have a D15S Chromax for better clearance. Oh, nice, man. Yeah, I don't think we're going to need it. We can just lift the fan up, I think, if it gets in the way. Probably look good until it gets dusty. I mean, it's going to get dusty either way, you know. It is what it is. I dust my PCs every, like, 6 months, so... Should have gone Ice Giant's Pro Siphon. Yeah, I don't know about that one, man. That's probably a little bit extreme for what we are going to use. Oh, you get a free piece of cardboard with it. There you go. Yay! And there it is. There's the behemoth that is the D15 in all black. It's a beauty, man. Best practices for dusting a PC. I mean, some people go like proper finicky with it, and I get like little like brushes and stuff. I don't bother with that. I just get a compressed air and poof, just hit it with it. Compressed air and blast it, and that is good enough. I don't care about every single dust particle on it. Hit it with the compressed air. That'll do. That'll do. As far as I'm concerned. That's a huge one. This is massive. This is probably over. Actually, no, it is overkill. But it's oh, it's going to be glorious. Oh, it's going to be glorious. So I can't remember off the top of my head how this mounting for this one works. I'm pretty sure you've got to do it with the back plate, and then there's like 2 bars, and you screw it onto the bars. So let's have a little look. Let's have a little look. It's a nice looking cooler. It is. It's really nice and all black. I kind of want to try the white grommets on it, but thinking about it, I think the one in the middle might look stupid with these just little white bits on it. Nearly opened that upside down. That would have been fun. RAM first. Nah, we're not going to bother with that. We're not going to bother with that. So here's the little mounting brackets for it. I don't know. We're going to have to see how much clearance we got before we worry about RAM and stuff. Oh, they give you a backplate. That is an Intel backplate. That is not an AMD backplate. There's also different brackets in here. I don't know if they... I don't know. That might be the Intel bracket that I just got out. I think it might be. I think it might be. That's the other cool thing. You get this cool little like screwdriver thing with these Noctua ones. I've got like 10 of. Those screws we're going to need. That's definitely an Intel backplate. We're not going to be using that. Perfect. Perfect. I'll dump this over here. I should probably put this in the box properly, but... Let me do that actually. Let me do that. I'm going to be mad at myself if I don't. Don't be lazy, button. Don't be lazy. We don't like lazy. Lazy is bad. Okay. That one down the side. That one on top. Perfect. See, chat? Taking the time to do that shit. Okie doke. How much was this? I mean, I didn't pay for everything in this PC. A lot of it was sent to me, but this PC will be about $3,500, $4,000 when it's finished. Let me make sure we get this right. Make sure this is mounted properly is kind of important. I'm pretty sure, I don't know what bracket I've got to use for this. Why do I have a million manuals? What have we got here? Dear customer, dear customer, dear customer. Oh, there we go. AMD, this is what we want. This is what we want. Hey Storm. There's already one on the board. I know there's a backplate already on the board. I don't know if this uses that though. I'm pretty sure it does, but... let's have a look. Here we go. Oh, I think it uses the small ones. I don't think it uses these ones. Yeah, these are the Intel ones. I thought they were. Thought they were. We don't want those. We need the little curly ones. And AM4 is the small holes. Alright. Alright. By the way, thank you so much for being here, chat. If you are new out there, you're enjoying the slightly different approach to the stream, doing a PC build, make sure you smash the follow button. I know you can't see a huge amount right now, because obviously it's laying down, I don't have an upwards camera view, but I do appreciate you being here, man. We'll pick it up once it's all finished here. We've also got these little, we've got different colour choices here. They all look the same. Oh no, hang on, there's one, are they all the same? I think they're the same. Oh no, they're not. Damn it, we have to use the grey ones. I wanted to use the white ones. Oh well. Oh well. Notice me? You've been noticed, man. Hey Pumpkin, how's it going, mate? Smash the button. Smash it. Give it a smash. Okie doke. I'll grab these 4 screws out as well. I'm going to need these. Hey Martin, just wanted to say I love your video. Wait. No, hang on a second. Hey Martin, just wanted to say I love your doesn't give a shit attitude. And you're a great inspiration. Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate the kind words, dude. Yeah, the don't give a shit attitude is a pretty good way to be. Okie doke. So backplate, brackets facing inwards. Inwards? Interesting. Okay. And then just screw it in. Okay, cool. That's easy enough. I can do that. Let's get this backplate. This is where it's going to get a little bit finicky because I've got to somehow hold this under here while screwing in from the other side. I'm not entirely sure how we're going to do that. Can you have my old PC, please? Of course, man. Oh, that's the other one. Oh dear, chat, this is not going to go well. This is just not going to go well. This I somehow have to put on here without rubbing it all over the back of the board, preferably done. Would be great. There we go. That has to go on there. And then we're going to do plastic. It's going to have to go plastic, metal bit, screw on top. Somehow doing this one-handed. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting. Get comfortable, chat. You might get a bit of a laugh out of this one. And the curved part, it has to be like that. Okay. Roger that. Should have done the back plate before putting the model in the PC. Probably. Actually, that would have been a very smart idea. But this is the button stream. And anybody that's familiar to the button stream knows that doing things the smart way is not what we do here. Because that would be way too efficient. This is actually not going to be as big of a deal as I thought. It's actually going to be fine. Just not letting this like clang all over this board would be ideal. This is actually going to be fine. Looking extra cute today. Well, you're looking extra blind today, man. Sorry. Hate to tell you, bud. Hate to tell you. This is the most awkward angle to kind of do this whilst talking to you guys at the same time. But it's fine. It's fine. If I can just get it slightly threaded, we'll be fine. Oh my god, I'm shaking like crazy, man. I hate not being steady-handed. Ta-da! We did it! There's one of them. Having built my first PC soon, I need £489, I only have 200. Hey, you're halfway, man. The good news is a lot of people like rushed because they're like, I want to get my PC now, which I understand. But the reality of the situation is, the longer you wait, the better the PC is you're going to be able to get when you finally get it. You know what I mean? Because technology is always improving, whether you've got the money or not. So the longer you wait, the better the PC you're going to be able to get, basically. Which is obviously a good thing. Okay. Ignore that snap, by the way. That was just the plastic bit coming over the top. There's one in. It says that AM4 is those top bars, which I did use, so hopefully that's right. I'm building my first PC in May. Nice, man. It's pretty straightforward. There's plenty of tutorials and shit out there on how to do this. Like, it's really not rocket science, honestly. I know that's a bit, it's easy to say when you know what you're doing, but it's really not rocket science to build a PC. Why does it kind of look like a transformer? Maybe it is. Maybe it is, man. Who knows? Dun dun dun. Insert dramatic music. Okay, hold on. I gotta do this again. Somehow. Whilst allowing you guys to see. Oh, look at that. Look at that, chat. It's so easy, isn't it? So easy. New PC will be a beast. It really will. Now, I should reiterate, the chance of this working is very slim. The condition that the motherboard came in was absolutely horrendous. It wasn't second-hand or anything. It was brand new, but it was bought as a bundle. Make sure this is as tight down as it can go. It was a bundle. So if this doesn't work, well, I won't be surprised. I can just tell you that much. I can just tell you that much. Okay, so there's the mounting bit done of it. That was easy. Good job, chat. Claps in the chat, boys. Claps in the chat. Now this part, I believe, already has the screws in. We're going to have to take this middle fan out as well. Let me just make sure this cold plate's clean. Or as clean as it can be. Specs! Exclamation mark new PC, man. I'll give you the full specs. Shout out to the moderators for setting that up. So Noctua also uses this like clip design, which does work, but can be quite finicky. There we are. There's the middle fan. Okie doke. The like button's going to be extremely shocked if it does well. I am going to be shocked if it does well. Honestly, I wish I had taken a picture of the state of it when I got it, because it was embarrassing for the company that I ordered it from. I ordered it from a reputable company as well. It wasn't even like a shit company. It was a reputable one. So I don't really know what happened, but... Right, thermal paste. There should be thermal paste somewhere. This does come with it. Here it is. It's in this thing here. I have more, but... We got some, we got like a badge in here by the looks of it. And some other stuff. Some fan splitter cables. What is thermal paste? So thermal paste... Oh, is this a new one? They usually give you NTH1. Oh, this is NTH1. Oh, never mind. Just looks like a new tub, I guess. So thermal paste is... the best way I can explain it is that it's a paste that goes in between the top of the CPU here and the cold plate on the bottom of your cooler. Now, the bottom of this, while being flat, is not perfectly flat and a perfectly smooth surface. Same goes for the top of the CPU, which is called an IHS. On top of that, it's not perfectly flat. Now, what a thermal paste does is when you put it on there, it's a heat exchanger. So when you put it on there, it fills in all of the tiny microscopic little imperfections on the top of your IHS and on the bottom of your CPU cooler, and it allows heat to transfer a lot more efficiently through it. Does that kind of make sense? Hopefully that makes sense to you. But it allows heat to transfer a lot more efficiently through. If you don't use thermal paste, you'll have a lot of temperature issues and stuff like that because it's not making like a nice, like seamless contact, if that makes sense. 5 head, wait, why am I 5 head? Okay, this is gonna have to go in like this. Let's see if we're gonna have RAM problems first. Yes, is the answer. The RAM is gonna have to go in. Alright boys, we've got to put the RAM in next. We're gonna have RAM issues if we don't. Did the vote on which side won? Well, no, the PC hasn't been turned on yet, so we don't know. Sexy RAM? Yeah, so the RAM we're using is G-Skill Trident Z RGB. Boom! There it is. I was going to get the Royal stuff, but that shit's expensive. So I was like, nope. This is at 3200 speeds. I know that you can, I know 4000 and 3600 will give you a couple more FPS, but for the like couple $100 price difference, my opinion's not worth the sake of 5 FPS, you know what I mean? So I'm not that worried, which is why we've gone with 3200 stuff. Does the base come with the cooler? One if you need to buy some separately. It comes with Nocturas. Not every cooler will have it. Some will have it pre-applied. I know a lot of like Corsair liquid coolers, for example, have it pre-applied. Got another sticker, jeez. Some will have it pre-applied. What is this? Well, I've just shown you the QR codes or whatever it is. What is it? Oh, it's to register your product. No, I don't want to do that. I don't care about that. Tom, don't start gloating about your temperature. I told you your temperatures are terrible and you need to fucking clean your computer. But you won't listen. What GPI? Do you mean GPU? It's going to have an RTX 3080 in it, man. Alright, so the top of your RAM slots have little notches on them. I can't really show you because I haven't got the camera for it, but on top of the slot's a little notch. Make sure you open that and make sure your RAM's aligned properly. There's only one way it can go. It does not go both ways. Make sure you get it right, because if you don't, well, that could be quite bad. I don't know if this is gonna interfere with the cooler or not. I should probably test that actually. Yeah, let's test that. Let me first of all reseat this because I don't think that clipped in properly. There we go. That's better. We'll put the other one in as well. We're going to fill all 4 RAM slots. And fingers crossed that cooler is going to fit okay. If it doesn't, well, we're going back to the Be Quiet one. There we go. That is... Oh, I don't think that went in properly either. Damn it, Jack. Why the toilet roll? That was for cleaning. So, because I bought it as a bundle, the cooler came pre-applied. And I wanted to... take it off, so we just had to clean the thermal paste off, that's all. There we go. There we go. Alright. Now, are we going to have a clearance issue here? Let's find out. Let's find out. Oh, it's close. No, we're not. Can I get a pog in the chat, boys? Pog in the chat! Poggity pog pog pog. Why'd you choose 4x8s instead of 2x16s? Mainly just to fill all the slots in the board. That's kind of it. The difference between quad channel and dual channel performance is not a lot. But I just wanted to fill all the slots on the motherboard. I know you can buy those like fake sticks of RAM which just give you the light on the top, but that's ridiculous. So I was like, no, we'll get 4x8 and we'll just run quad channel and fill all the slots because that always just looks the best, isn't it? Just looks the best. It makes it harder to upgrade to 64 gigs later. I'm not ever going to need to upgrade to 64 gigs. The most I've ever used in my current gaming PC over the past nearly 4 years, the most I've ever used was I think 25 gigs of RAM when I was playing modded. Like I don't do like super hard like 3D renders and shit like that or anything like that, so I don't need any more than 30 gigs of RAM. If I wanted 64 later on, I have other uses that I can use. I have other uses that I can use this RAM for and just buy some more for this, but yeah, I'm not worried about the upgradability in the future, man. I don't think it's going to be a problem. The light bar on this RAM stick is not actually on properly. That's interesting. That'll be interesting to see if that lights up. Not the best thing you want to be seeing, that's for sure. Not the best thing you want to be seeing. Have I paid 2B2T? I haven't, no. I have not. Alright. Make sure this is all aligned. I don't think that clicked in properly, so just take it out, redo it, make sure. What got you into streaming, and who was your influences? So, this is going back a long time, dear Lord. I started streaming back in the days of when Syndicate used to do this Minecraft project. I used to watch that a lot on YouTube, and then I saw him one day do a live one. And I just thought it was so cool how he was interacting with his chat live. And then that became something that just took my interest, and I started doing it, fell in love with it. And then somebody came into my chat. I used to stream on YouTube using something called Google Hangouts. And then somebody came into my chat and was like, you know, there's this website called Switch where you can like, which is just for streaming. I'm like, what? And I looked it up, and Twitch had just become a thing. It had just changed from Justin TV. And yeah, I never went back, man. I mean, we upload to YouTube now, but we stayed with the streaming world. So for those that haven't noticed and don't know what's going on, we just put the RAM in, which is here. This is 4 sticks of 8, which totals 32 gigs. The one of the light strips on this third stick here is not on properly. I don't know if that's going to be a problem, but you're annoying. I'm sorry to hear that this is not the stream for you, my man. Do I like potatoes? I mean, of course, potatoes are amazing. Fluffy, get out of here, man. You're the sexy man, not me. We're going to play Minecraft after this? Probably not. This is all we're going to do today, because I'm going to have to settle this up after the stream and make sure it's all operational. Alright, so next thing we're going to do is going to mount this cooler onto the CPU, which is going to cover like 2 of these, unfortunately, but we're going to mount the cooler onto the CPU, and yeah, that's what we're going to do now. I'm going to have to lay it down for that though, unfortunately, alright? Yeah, Fluffy, you're probably looking at yourself in the reflection. Isn't it easier to put everything on the motherboard, like the CPU cooler RAM chips, before you put it in the case? In some cases, yes. The reason I didn't is because I wanted to obviously screw down all the standoffs, and because this is such a big cooler, I actually don't know if it will cover anything, but because it's such a big cooler, yeah, one of the standoff holes would have been covered, so that's why I've had to do this before I've actually put it in the case. Let me, I need to grab a drink, my throat's getting sore. What's an appropriate drink to have at 11:30 AM, chat? What's an appropriate drink to have? Alright, let's put a little bit of thermal paste. Now all you need is a little rice-sized blob. You don't need anything more than that. Less is more, is all I can say. Less is more. It'll all spread out. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. Don't show the internet. I'm not going to show chat for a very good reason. What I've done is I've made a nice Mr. Whippy all the way. No, I'm not showing you that for a good reason. It will just cause controversy and arguments. And it is not worth doing. Not worth doing. Alright, let's make sure this is the right way. We're going to want it that way. Alright, we're going to sit that on top. I'll make sure this is all aligned. Boom. It's in. We're committed now, chat. We are committed. Where's my screwdriver? Coffee or tea? I mean, there's no competition, man. Coffee is vastly superior to tea in every way. Now, it's important as well, chat, when you guys get your coolers or whatever and you're putting your thermal paste on your CPUs, it's important to make sure they're being screwed down evenly. So do a few turns on one side, a few on the other. Make sure it's even all the way down and not screwing one side all the way down and then the next one. You want to have as even pressure on it the whole time as you can. And make sure you got full contact. That's a horrible noise, isn't it? And there we go. That is a CPU cooler mount in chat. Clap in the chat, boys. But you're going to apply the Matt method of building a PC, and once you're done, throw it on the floor. Oh my god, poor Matt. So for those who don't know, Matrixis, who's not here anymore, he had to leave, but Matrixis in the chat, who's a good friend of mine, built a fully custom water-cooled PC on stream, which had, at the time, this was a few years ago, it had an i9-7940X, so an expensive CPU, a 1080 Ti, which he's since swapped out to a 2080 Ti, 30 gigs of RAM, full custom water cooling, did it all on stream, looked amazing. Ended the stream, went to walk away, tripped over the power cable, and ripped the whole PC off the desk, and it just smashed on the floor. The water coolant went everywhere. Oh my god, I would have cried. I would have cried, honestly. It was, oh man. If he had done that live, oh my god. Yeah, oh shit, big oh shit. Yeah, that was mad when you told me about that. Nikolai, thanks for the 23 months, man. Chat, I can't speak because my throat's so dry, so I'm going to grab a beverage. Please hold 1 second while I do so. Hello, how are you, chat? You guys doing good? Good to see you. Give me a second. Luckily, there's a kitchen right here. With no glasses. Okay, second option. Option 2. Not sponsored. A can of Coke. There's a cable here, let's not trip over it, that would be very bad. Option 2, a can of Coke. No, let's not spill the beverage on the PC. No, not sponsored. I wish I was. If anybody's watching from Coca-Cola, and you want to sponsor the channel, please reach out. Do I live with family? Yes, I do. They're all at work right now, so I need to get this done within a certain amount of time. Okay, do you know what else is going to be a bitch? Oh no, it's actually not. I was going to say plugging that fan in, but... CPU off. Oh, okay. Okay. So next thing we're going to do, we're going to add the fans onto the cooler now as well. This cooler comes with 2 fans. One's going on the front, one's going on the back. I'll show you guys where we're at with the build first of all before we do that though. Because this I should be able to do with you guys able to see it. Too early for Coke? Yeah, probably, but oh well. Bottom, where's Cable Drew's automation on sub? Her bot might be down. She was having internet problems, I believe, yesterday. Okay, in here... Oh, just tip it on the desk, that works. In here, there should be a nice fan splitter. Boom, right here. This is going to do the job. This is going to allow us to connect both fans to the same fan header so they both spin at the same speed. The 3080 I didn't buy. It was sent to me by Nvidia because those guys are cool as fuck. So shout out to Nvidia for that. Thank you. So what's going to happen now, there's the cooler in there. It is massive. We're going to slide this in, slide it in like that, and then it's going to clip on, and it should be beautiful. Coca-Cola being memed heavily lately. Not as much as Burger King, man. Did you guys see that tweet they did yesterday? Holy shit. Talk about fucking... What a dumb thing to tweet. Dear Lord. Using... Oh, this is going to be a nightmare. I can already tell. I don't know how much of this you're going to be able to see, chat. This is going to be a pain in the ass. Come on. There we go. Oh, wow. That was actually easy. Never mind. Never mind. Oh, it's not even. Oh, no. I've got to move it down a notch. Hold on. This has to be perfectly straight, because if it's not, I will cry. Alright. Tell her I hope she's okay. Wait. Who am I telling I hope she's okay? What? Beautiful. Okay, next one. This one doesn't actually have the little bars in it, but these are little like clips that go into the fan holes, and then you pull it and it holds on by the tension. Just for anybody curious on Noctua's mounting methods. There's another sticker. Why do these companies give you all these stickers? Does anybody actually use them? Yo button, if you successfully build the PC, shot of tequila. If the PC doesn't work, shot of absinthe? I don't know what that is. That's a bad bet for me to take because I don't think this is going to work. The reason for that is because of how the condition that the motherboard was in when it came was horrendous. Is an understatement. It was bad. So if this works, shocked is how I will be. How does that sit in? Oh, it actually hooks in over the top ones, okay. These have also changed since I last installed a Noctua. Never used to clip it over the top like that. No, that can't be right. It used to sit in like the actual notch. Oh, there we go. That one. Well, if that's going to stick into the heatsink then. It must have to go on this top one. This is weird. Oh, there we go. That makes sense. It sits like in the fan. Okay. 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 Okay, I did. Okay, and then yeah, there's your leverage. Cool. Pog. Do you want to test it outside the system? No. The reason for that is because I promised you guys a PC build stream. So I'm going to stream still and tell you how to build a computer, even if it doesn't work in the end, which I'm fairly sure it won't, but over there. Who knows? There might be some huge surprise at the end of the stream when we turn it on and it actually works. Have I broken anything yet? Yes. Yes. If I put this on, are we going to be able to... Okay. So if I put this on now, it's going to be a bit of a pain in the ass to plug in. So I'm actually going to put this adapter in first. Because I think that's going to be smart. Actually, I probably should wire anything else up before I put these fans into... there we go. Make sure that's all in. Lovely job. What did I break? No, I didn't break anything. Yeah, donut. You don't have faith in your boy thinking I broke something? I think I've dropped that fan cable on the back. Is it your first time building a PC? No. No, I've built many PCs, man. Many PCs. That's what I do on the side of... oh, it's right here. Duh. So what I do on the side of streaming is generally in my local area, if any like friends and family and stuff need anything done for computers, they come to me and I sort it out for them. As I am known as the tech guy. This is really proving to be a pain in the ass. There's one. I don't know why this cable's being all weird. I don't know where that's coming out from. Oh, it was caught under that heatsink. There we go. There we go. We can just shove that back there. And then we can put the next one on and deal with that after. Cool. Chat, I don't think I've missed any bits and tips and stuff like that. If I have, I apologise. I'm doing my best not to. Alright, let's get this other one on here. Now this fan's going to have to sit quite off. Oh god, is that... Oh god, is that side panel going to go on? Because this is going to have to sit on top of this RAM, so I'm going to have to get it as low as I can. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be real interesting. Oh my god, this, why did I buy RGB RAM? It's literally covered. It's literally covered. That was stupid of me. I hate being the tech guy. No, I don't know why your Sky keeps losing signal. Actually, that's a very easy problem to solve. Why is my Sky losing signal? Because it's Sky, and Sky is shit. That's why it's losing signal. Get a new provider. Thank you for coming to my tech diagnosis of your terrible internet. Shit. I'm trying to get this as low as I can to the RAM, but it's proving to be a little bit finicky. Da, 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 da. I'm also not convinced that side panel is going to go on with that fan either. I'm not convinced. But we'll see. Worst comes to worst, just have to take it off. You can turn the PC on now? What, right now? Sure. It didn't work, man. It didn't work. What a shame. Why is this proving to be so much harder than I thought it was going to be? Yeah. There we go. There we go. Nope, it pinged off again. Damn it. That one clip on. I don't think I've put that clip on properly, chat. Where's the fan mounting instructions for this thing? Here we go. They do go on the front. They are right. They are on properly. I'm just stupid. Hold on, chat. Let me turn this around so I can actually see what I'm doing. 1 second. 1 second. Please hold. Insert elevator music. Plug that in as well. And problem solved. Chat, it's fixed. Pog. Get your pogs in the chat, boys. Get your pogs in the chat. Poggity pog, pog, pog. Alright. Let me tuck all this cable just underneath the heatsink, it'll be fine. It's not going to cause any problems. Beautiful. Pog. Here we go. Woo! There it is, boys. I don't know why I bought RGB RAM. It's literally covered. You can't see it at all. It will provide some nice lighting, I guess. Imagine the PC blows up this shit. The PC's not going to blow up. I have the same CPU cooler. My second fan wouldn't fit because the RAM and side panel. Well, you can. The side panel's the big problem. The RAM, you can lift it up and above. I'm not convinced it's going to fit on the side panel, honestly. I don't know if I can... Let me turn this around again. I don't know if I can get it any more clips over. But the more I can get, the better we're going to be here. Like, worst comes to worst, I just have to take this fan off. Like, it's not a big deal. Obviously, I'd rather not do that, but if I can get that. Should we just have a look just to make sure? Actually, let me let chat vote. Chat, do we see if the side panel fits now, or do we wait until we're ready? Actually, I can tell you right now, it's not going to fit. Shit. Bollocks. Really? No, but it might fit. Because it is actually sticking out by a little bit. It might fit. Do we have a look now? I'll have a quick look now. I'm not holding out a huge amount of hope. Let's find out. I don't... Oh. Oh. Oh God, it's not a smooth fit, that's for sure. It does kind of go on. Oh my God, it fits. Barely. Wait, does it? It does, but barely. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Don't look at my builder's bum. My pants came down a little bit. I'm going to get banned. If the streamer is the streamer solely on content, of course. Right, next thing to do, we've got a couple options. We can do the power supply right now. Or we can start wiring up a few things. What do you think, chat? What do you think? Did you make sure the BIOS was updated to work with Ryzen 5000? I didn't, because I don't think the motherboard's going to work. It's not a problem if it doesn't. I have a Ryzen 3000 CPU to update it, so I'm not too worried. That is the other thing, actually, true, chat. The BIOS might not be configured for Ryzen 5000. Ryzen 5000 has been out a long time, though. I'd be very surprised if this motherboard didn't support it off the bat. You sound different today? It's because there's a different microphone. Chat, type wiring or PSU into the chat right now. What do we do? Wiring or PSU? You tell me. While you do, I'm going to clear up some of my mess. I'm going to clear up some of my mess because it's important to keep your workspace clean. PSU, then just do all the wiring in one hit. Okay. 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 Oh, can I actually get to the CPU power? Okay. Oh, that's going to be a bit of a squeeze. That's going to be a bit of a squeeze. Is that an Arctic core? No, it's Noctua. How dare you? Rorip. I'll ban you. Is that an Arctic cooler? How dare you talk down about the gods that are Noctua? We love Noctua, man. Big up Noctua. People make bad decisions. I want to make sure you weren't there. Knocked it all the way, man. All the way. Okay, being honest, Arctic aren't actually that bad. They're okay. They're a good entry-level brand, but if you want top of the top, Noctu's the way to go, man. No, I'm not going to cable manage anything until I know that it works. I know that much. I've learned that lesson. Alright, so the power supply is an EVGA. It's an EVGA 850p2. This is actually from my old gaming PC. Hopefully it works. Well, it has worked for the past few years. This did go on a plane with me from Australia back home, so I don't know if this is actually going to work, but I don't see a reason why it shouldn't. I'm pretty sure this slides in from the back. Let's get this cable out of the way. Pretty sure this slides in from the back. Yes, it does. You guys aren't going to be able to see very well here because there's a PSU shroud. But at the moment, we're going to sliding this into the back of the case. Perfect. Ta-da! Do I have any screws for this? Or am I going to have to go get my screw pot? I think I'm going to have to get my screw pot. Because this is obviously doesn't have the box that it came with. Do I have the right screws here for this? No, I'm going to have to go get my screw pot. Doesn't look modular, RGB on that. There's no RGB on it, but it is modular. The power supply is modular. It's just got all the cables in from my last PC. Hold on, I'm going to step over this. Chat, I got to go get my little screw pot. Give me like 2 seconds, alright? Hello, how are you, chat? Give me 2 seconds. Okay, I'm back. Hi, chat. I also got a power cable because, well, I'm assuming you're going to want me to try and turn it on at the end and see what happens. I also realised I have this IRL set up. I don't have any music in the background, so hopefully you guys don't mind about that. Chuck that over there. I think there's a power plug down there. Yeah, there is. Okay. My strawberry's gone. What did I do? No, it's okay, man. Relax. Now, this is my screw pot that is incredibly full. Does this have... This is going to have a lot of like fan screws in it. That's M.2. That's just random shit. We're just going to have to filter out 4 of them in here somewhere. There's got to be 4 of the certain type of screw I'm looking for. Oh, there's one. Hopefully this isn't too loud. Prefer no music so I can hear what you're saying. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. I can't believe I set up like a full setup down here yesterday. And then Tom just goes, why don't you use your IRL setup? Like, what an idiot. That's 2. I know I've got more in here. Just finding them in the cycle that try and find some more. Oh, there's one right there. I see it. Come here. Come here. Can a PSU blow up to voltage fluctuation? If you've got a good one, no. It'll probably just turn off. Power surges and things like that. If you've got a cheap power supply, can blow it up. A lot of the good ones have systems built into them to just turn off when things go wrong and unstable. Which is why, chat, it's very easy to cheap out on your power supply, but you never should. Because in the event that there is a power surge, or in the event that your power supply blows up, which eventually every power supply will blow up, it's only a matter of time, a good one can be the difference between your PC surviving and your PC dying. So bear that in mind. Alright, let's try to screw this in here real quick. So that's important. Do not cheap out on a power supply, chat. I know it's one of the easier ones to cheap out on, but don't do it. Don't do it. Which one do I want to use for this? This one right here. Actually, which way is the fan facing? Oh, it's facing down. Thank God for that. I don't even think I checked that. I don't even think I checked that. Cool. Hey Martin and everyone, how you doing? How's the PC? Well, so far it's going okay. Like I said, I'm not holding out much hope this is going to work, but... I watched a video of someone showing how to cool down your PC by putting it in a freezer. Yeah, that's a bad idea. I would not recommend you put your PC in a freezer to cool it down. This still has... damn it, I might have to go get my pliers now as well. This still has all the cable ties on from where I... Actually, I'm sure that won't be fine when I was in Australia. Okay, which grommet's going to be the best for this one? I can't see because of the cooler. Hey Button and everyone, how you... Oh, you read that, never mind, my bad. And no, your GTX 1050 Ti doesn't need a 1000 watt power supply. Hey! I mean, true, but... That is very true. I think we'll come to this top one. I think this top one's going to be best for this. Yeah, hopefully it works. We shall find out. How's the clearance on the RAM for those cooler fans? Actually fine, because not to have thought of that. Oh no, this might be a little bit finicky. Oh, don't make me take this fan off, please. Please. Come on, computer gods. Oh yes, you beautiful people. Thank the Lord I don't have to take that fan off. Is that TP for after action? Yes, yes it is, of course, man. Do we have two CPU ones? We do, perfect. Perfecto. Write this around the back. What happened to my previous desktop? Nothing. I'm still using it for now. It's going to take me at least a few days after I build this for me to get it all ready for stream. It's going to take at least a few days. Long time ago I installed a PC with an Intel 486 when it was necessary to store CPU for a while in the fridge before installing Windows 98. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, root this up here. This is going to be annoying as hell to get in here. I should have done this power cable before I did the cooler, but... Well... Welcome to the button stream where we don't do things the smart way, we do things the stupid way. I might actually have to take this cooler out if I can't get this in. Yeah, it's not looking good, chat. It's not looking good. My hands are not designed for small spaces like this. The specs below the stream are my current PC specs. The ones in chat are this new PC. I'm going to have to take this out, I think, but I am stubborn and I will persist for at least another 20 minutes before I give up. Oh, it's so close as well. Come on. Come on, baby. Please help a brother out. Come on. Slide on in. Help your boy out. Oh wait, is this upside down? Oh. Usually happens if it's the right way around. You fancy a Greg's? Get one, Amy. Do it. It's a wise choice, if I do say so myself. I might say it's cool, that chat. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I can do this. I fully might. I think you should. I think you should. Come on, you bastard. Chat, if I can get this in without taking this cooler out, you guys need to pog your tits off, okay? You guys need to pog your tits off. Come on. Come on. I can't see because my fat off hand. Can't see through there either. Or through there. I'm going off of the sense of touch. The whole PC is probably somewhere from $3,500 to $4,000. But I didn't pay that for it because obviously a lot of stuff was sent to me. Come on, button. Come on. Come on. Please. It's so close. I can feel it on the plug. Come on. Lucky ass. I am very lucky, man. Yeah, you're right. I am. I'm incredibly blessed. Come on. I refuse to give up on this. Oh. Oh, it started going in a hole. Oh, damn it, I've lost it. Use the fork. Wait, is that it? Feels pretty good. Gentle push. The hole. A little bit of a wiggle. That's what she said. Yeah, this is probably giving some interesting experiences. I need a new PC, mate. That's what it is. My toaster can't keep up. Tom, just look after your toaster. Or maybe you want it to die so you have an excuse to buy a new one. Maybe that's the case. Actually, if I can get this bit in instead, this might work a bit better. Never give up on your dreams, chat. Oh, yes. Half of it's in, chat. Half of it's in. Come on, just gotta get the other half. Oh! Did it click? There it is. Oh, we've done it. Chat, we've done it. Oh my god, look at that. Look at that. Boosh. It's in. Gotta love it when it just slides in. Now I'm going to get one more in. That's 2 of 3. That's what she said. Yeah, she didn't say that to me. The only thing she said to me was, is it in yet? When I'd already finished. Come on, come in there. She said that's 2 of 3. Wow, listen. Not all of us are gifted, okay? I've got one more half to try to get in. Yeah, do you want me to turn the camera off for this part of the show? By the way, chat, I just saw the viewer count because I haven't got it hidden on my laptop because, well, it's not my gaming PC. There's over 1,000 of you guys here right now. Thank you for being here. I hope you're enjoying watching me struggle to build a PC. Will your microsaves will be there? Of course. No electric shocks yet. Well, not yet. If I'm going to get one, it's going to be now. When I'm putting in the thing that stores the electric. Opinion on cheese. I mean, I'm allergic to dairy, man, so me and cheese don't really get on. Button, do you want to, like, look what you're doing? Rather than just kind of... I'm not even close to it. I'm genuinely not even close to it. This is the other thing of having glasses. It makes things like this really annoying. Come on. I really don't want to take this cooler out, please. This will actually work with one power thing in it. This is just more if we ever want to overclock. Having this second one's a good one to have. Watching you put a PC together is better than doing chemistry. I'm glad, man. Make sure you pay attention though, my dude. School is important, whether you like it or not. Oh, God, as if I've let go of that. Jack, you actual idiot. You fucking imbecile. Come on. Come on, brother. Try not to put too much tension on that cooler either. Because there is a big hunk of metal just hanging off of the board. And putting pressure on that's not going to be good. Is that actually blocked? I think it might be blocked. Oh, it is. That's why it's not... Duh. Duh. Where are those cables? Come here. There we go. That explains a lot as to why it didn't go in. Come on. Oh my God, Jack, please. Please muster your inner finger abilities. Oh no, I had it! No! Oh, it slipped out, damn it. Come on. I had it for about half a second and it slipped out. God damn it. Pardon the engineer, far from. Right, power. When in doubt, power. Power works. Power. The jar chat is so close. I can feel it. It's like on the plug. I just got to move it around slightly just to get it in. Take the glass off so you can go in from the top. You are a fucking genius. What a great idea. I'm so... Oh, mate, I'm so close. I don't want to do that. Honestly, my finger is like aligned with it. Like... It's aligned with it. Oh, my hand is starting to sweat now, and sweating electronics don't go well together. Come on. Take the fan off, you pansy. No, that's called giving in. We'd never give in. Oh! Power, 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 power. I'm victorious. I'm victorious. Yes! Ah. Chat. Never give up, man. Never give up. It's only a matter of time. Let me make sure they're actually in. There we go. Never give up, boys. Don't give in to your enemies. Oh, thank God I didn't have to take that call out. That would have been the worst outcome. Out of context button. Out of context button channels now have a lot of content. Lots of content. What? Oh, out of context button channels. I mean, there's not really any of those. There's not really any of those. Alright. Alright. I look like your cousin. Well, I can assure you I'm not. My name's not Matthew, so I'm sorry to disappoint. Right. Weirdly, there's no reason to use any SATA cables because there's no actual SATA drives in this. That's really strange. That's the first time I've ever built a PC and that's not been a thing. However, when that 4TB WD one does come in, we are going to need those. So I'm going to put those in an accessible place. Let me, is there a grommet here? There is. Let me pull this one through. This is going to be for the graphics card. Right here. Pre-wire them for the 4TB. Well, it's just down here, down the back of the... here, I don't know if you can see that, the two slots, it's literally just there, so it's not going to be difficult. That is way too much cable for a graphics card. So yeah, it's not going to be too much of a problem, actually. Right. I think, chat, the only thing left to do is to wire up the fans and put the graphics card in and turn it on. The 3080 doesn't come with a bracket. I am curious how much it's going to sag, actually. Oh no, sorry, we do need sage power for the fan controllers, of course. Of course. I'm gonna be so stupid. It's gonna destroy the company. This is gonna be interesting as to where this is gonna go then. I mean, I kind of just want to plug it all in and see if it works at this point, because we have, at this point, essentially built the computer. I kind of just want to plug it in now and see if it works. But the other part of me is like, no, finish it all off properly. And then plug it in, and then you can celebrate if it doesn't work, in the unlikely circumstance. For the record, for anyone that's just joining us, I have my doubts that this computer is going to boot because of the way the motherboard came in the box. The motherboard, when it came in the box, it didn't come in like a motherboard box, so it was all like, you know, it had its own compartment. It was in just a big cardboard box where it could just easily bounce around. I have very low expectations for this actually booting first time. Right, what do we got here? Are these both USBs on the bottom? They are. We need that to control the fan, so that's going to go into there. We're going to do front panel connectors as well. Let's make sure that is in. Yep. I think someone just knocked the door and I'm busy, sorry. Oh, that grommet's come out. Oh no. No. Did somebody ask, I saw Robert saying something about push-pull. Somebody asked, were they asking about fan configurations? Do I have a Moretti in the fridge ready? I don't. I don't have any Morettis right now, man. Unfortunately. I wish. I wish. Well, I must admit, recently, San Miguel's been my go-to. I love a San Miguel. Oh. Button, stop thinking about beer. It's 11:30. You can't have a beer right now. That's not how it works. Okie doke. So that's that bit in. This is one for the fans. All these fans have to go into this hub. I'm not really too bothered about cable management right now. I just need to make sure this works. These are also going to have to be in order. So this is going to be number 4. Oh no, this is going to be a bit of a nightmare finding out which one's number 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, let me turn this around so you guys can see what I'm doing. Ugh. I've got to work out which one of these is for fan number 1, 2, or 3. So otherwise the RGB won't go in the correct order. Oh dear. I guess we'll do process of elimination. Which one's this one? Which one is this one? Not that one. That is one of them. What does that connect to there? Is this also for the top one? Yes. So this, right here, a beer, not a bad idea. It's never a bad idea for a beer. This is the very top one, which is going to be number 3. Because we'll start from the bottom. This will be number 3. Okay. Number 2, I don't know if I'm going to even get into that one. I think I can do number 1. Yeah, I can do number 1. And number 2 has to be the last one. See, chat? Pro PC building. That's not the right one. Nope. I'm just trying to like grab a random cable until it feels like. Here we go. This is the bottom one. So this is number 1, which is here. And then number 2 has to be this one. Ta-da! What are the specs? Exclamation mark new PC. Also, oh, there you go. Exclamation mark spec in chat will give you that, man. Chat, the moment of truth, whether this works or not, is coming closer and closer. Pause champ in the chat. Alright, next thing I'm going to do plug in fans. I don't know how many chassis fans we have. We have one M.2 fan. Is that really a necessary header? I got one chassis fan there. Got another one up there. So that's 2. We've got a lot of fan headers, but they're mainly for pumps. And then we've got optionals. Wow, there's one chassis fan header on this whole board. Really? That's a bit disappointing. Well, they're going to spin at full speed until I can go into the BIOS and change it. Now don't pause champ yet, chat. We've got to look. We haven't put the graphics card or anything in yet. Don't pause champ yet. We'll just plug these into a few different ones then. It's going to, some of these fans will spin at full speed, some won't until I go into the BIOS and just change the speeds of spinning it. I'm new to Twitch. How can we get streamers' attention? Just like that. All you have to do is talk in a chat, mate. There's a good chance I'll see it. Why did you go with X570 and not B550? So, X570, I know for a fact, has PCIe Gen 4 on pretty much all the boards. B550, I think, only has a few boards that have PCIe Gen 4. So that's why I went with... What does that sound like? Oh. So that's why I went with X570, because I know it's got PCIe Gen 4. Why should I post with walking by my car? Leave my car alone. So that's why we went with that. Best way to get streamers' attention is to call them out. I mean, Beam 550 is only top slot for PCIe Gen 4. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Is that on all boards? Or just like one? We're going to plug all these in the bottom. One of these is a water pump one, but we can adjust the speed of that in the BIOS, so I'm not too worried. Should be all. What, all B550s have it? I don't know. I haven't had a chance to look fully into the Ryzen 5 stuff, Ryzen 5th gen stuff. I'm just plugging these in any order because it doesn't really matter. Either way, I'm going to have to go in and change it. Change it. As long as it's got 4 pins, I can change the speed of it, and that's all I care about. can't actually see this one. I need the light, hold on. There we go. There we go. Okie doke. Beautiful. But here's your hourly reminder. Tom, you're getting on my nerves. Stop. Right. Next up, front panel connectors. Oh, hang on. Sorry, I've got chassis fan to do yet. My bad. God button, you pleb. I know. I also know X570, I think, like generally they're like more, like the boards and stuff are more built up than B550s for things like overclocking and stuff like that. So that's another reason why X570 is good, I guess. They're just generally like better built boards with like bigger heat sinks and, you know, better cooling on them, things like that. Doesn't really matter either way if you're not overclocking, but one day when this thing does eventually slow down, which it will, I want to be able to overclock it back up to its full speed. I don't actually know how much overclocking headroom there is with the Ryzen 5000. I haven't really looked into that either. I just looked into the general performance of it. Oh, cock. Chat, this is one benefit to water coolers is you have a tiny little block that doesn't block every single thing you're trying to get to on the motherboard. That's the only downside to a big chunky boy. A big chunk like this one. Come on. Come on, you bastard. There we go. Oh, that was easy. Okay. B550 has better VRMs. I doubt it, because B550 is more the budget stuff, right? I thought X570 was like top tier stuff. Almost all B550s are better in power than B. Really? Interesting. I didn't know that. Very interesting. I don't know why the beard looks better on this view. My beard looks a lot better in person than it does on camera. Okay? Just trust me on that one. Alright, I guess I should stop avoiding the... Does this not have a USB 3? Wait a second. Does this not have a USB 3? Oh no, it does. It's down the bottom here. I was going to say, there's no way that doesn't have a USB 3 thing. No, it does. I was going to say, there's no way that doesn't have a USB 3 thing. I am going to feed this back through a recable management though, because it sucks. Audio is down the bottom there. We'll just have to recable all this. It's fine. I'll do it one at a time because there's a lot of cables. What's the name of the PC housing? The case? This is a Corsair Crystal 570X. This is the white edition. They do it in black as well, but I already have a black one. That's for the... that's what the streaming PC currently has on it. Well, is that going to be long enough to do that? Hopefully. Hopefully. Alright. This is where I might have to turn the case slightly where you guys can't see, because this is going to get quite finicky. Guess we can run this down under here. This is going to get quite finicky. Now USB 3, actually, well, I mean all of them on motherboards are quite delicate, but USB 3 is especially delicate. There we go. You gotta make sure make sure all the pins are lined up before you put any pressure on it. The word you're looking for is header. USB 3 header. Yeah, that's alright. Bill Gates over there, calm down. Fucking Bill's piping up. We are actually going to need a lot of SATA cables because this case has this badge down here lights up, so that needs to be SATA powered as well. Trying not to have this too tangled, if I can help it. Does the motherboard have Wi-Fi? It actually does. I didn't realise it did. I didn't really look too much into like all the deeper technicals that it has. I just cared that it had a lot of USB ports on it, a lot of fan headers, looked good, and had all the ports that I wanted. I didn't really care too much about the minor things like how many RGB headers it's got and shit like that. I wasn't too bothered about that. Oh dear, oh dear. You got a 3080, not a 3090. Oh, yeah, because, yeah. I mean, that's because that's a bad card, isn't it? Sorry, I forgot about that. I was going to give my 3080 away to you, Ben, because I thought, you know what, Ben's a nice guy, but as you don't think it's that good, I'm not going to bother. You probably wouldn't want it, 3090 replaces the Titan line. I heard rumours that they are making a Titan. I don't know how true they are. I mean, it was a rumour, so it's probably false, but I heard rumours they were making a 3000 series Titan. Because a lot of the stuff that a Titan can do is locked on 3090s. You can't do it. And I know a lot of people are complaining. Which one of these is front panel? 1 second. I know a lot of people are complaining that they did that for a supposed Titan line. What's that thing down there? Oh my god, thermal sensors. You can plug sensors into this thing. Holy shit. Okay, well, no. Cool. That's kind of pog. Now this, if I can, I'd like to have lay under all of this would be ideal. Oh, hang on, it's gotta come under the USB 3 because this one's gonna have to go miles down this board. If I can get it under here, there we go. Ideally, I'd like to have it lay flat along the bottom of the board here when we do finally cable manage it. Only a minor thing, but plug this bad boy in. Lovely job, and we'll like run that like right in there if I can. Something like that. Just to neaten it up, They might make a Titan, but no one will have it, lol. I mean, they probably will. I mean, the Titan is not exactly built for people to just, like, the mass market to buy, you know what I mean? Right. Actually, that's still all in nicely. Perfect. Next up, the minor little pain in the arse connectors that nobody likes, and it should be industry standard that these are all wired into one connector, but it's not. So we now have to deal with these, which are the worst part of a system by a mile. This case, however, only has like 3, apparently, so that's helpful. Well, we got power LED and power switch. Oh, I guess they're the 2 important ones, so that works for me. Where do these actually go? Is that down there in the bottom right? It is, okay. We're going to have to feed these through the back. Mine's XD case with a block connector. Yeah, some of them do come with block connectors. I really like those ones that come with that. Keyword should. No, yeah, some manufacturers do it, where you just plug it into the block and plug it in as one thing. Obviously, it's an additional cost, so not many people want to do that because, well, that involves spending money and not keeping it for yourself. Alright, let's run this through here. This back grommet down here is getting quite full. You think that'll become standard over time? I wish it was standard now. That'd be nice. We can dream. Alright, get that one out of there. Now this one I am going to have to turn the case around so I can actually see what I'm doing, chat. You guys aren't going to be able to see this. PC, you're going to be smelling code after this, eh? Smelling code? Alright, let's have a little look, see what we got. I can't see. I believe power switch is usually the top right. Yeah, it is. Okay, power switch and then power LED. I can't really see this very well, if I'm honest. Oh no, power button is top right. Where's power LED? I can't even see that on there. That must be top left. Yeah, it is. Okay, power LED is top left. Alright. So we got... Which one's positive here? Which one is positive? That one. Which I just dropped. Brilliant. Nice. Good shit, bun. Okay. These front panel... I fucking hate front panel connectors, man. They're so finicky. If the power LED doesn't work, we'll fix it later, but... right, there's that. Those are in. Just about. Yep, they're in. Power button, I think, is the ones just next to it. God, I can't see because I can't see without my glasses. My glasses don't let me go underneath. Power button, okay. Which is that one, I believe. Alright, chat. We're in. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, the time has come where we put the graphics card in and then we turn it on and see if it actually does anything. We'll tidy up a few of the cables in a minute. Not anything special, but time to put the graphics card in and then we're done. This cable management, bro, we're building the thing. I'm not going to cable manage it when it's, I don't know if it works. I made that mistake once and I'm not making it again. Toilet paper, not much choreograph. What? Not too much choreograph. Not too much choreographic. What? PC looks awesome. Thank you, man. This case is a Corsair Crystal 570X. Alright, so we'll get the graphics card out. We'll see how much space it's going to take. Here it is. Kindly provided by Nvidia. RTX 3080. Gonna get a button-gasm if you're a sub in the chat, or a Craig-gasm if you're an unsub. Also, if you're new and you're enjoying chat, smash the follow button. I'd love you to come and hang out again sometime. Here it is, in all its glory. How did I get one? Nvidia sent it to me because we were working on a project for Minecraft RTX, but here it is. Oh, actually, hold on. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. If we're doing this, let's do this properly. Anyway. Yeah, it drops. Imagine if I dropped it, man. That'd be terrible. I probably shouldn't even joke about that. This is a 2-slot card, so we're going to have to take out 2 of the covers, I believe. So I don't think it's 2.5. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, no, we're fine. No, we're fine. Doesn't matter. Panic over. It's huge. The 3090 gets bigger. Like, it's not the biggest. Why is this not sitting flat right now? Is this on a cable or something? Why is this wobbling? I have no idea. Why is this wobbling? Oh, well. Oh, well. Alright, there's one. There's 2. These are PCIe slot covers. By the way, a lot of people throw these out when they build their PCs. I would recommend keeping them. It's worth having them about. A bit overkill for Minecraft. I don't just play Minecraft. I know Minecraft's the main game on the channel, but I play a lot of other games. Case bent, probably. Either that or the table's not straight. It's alright now, it's not as bad. Alright. We remove the rubber from the tab, unveiling the pins for the RTX 3080. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Moment of truth. What? I don't want to do that without holding onto the computer. Hold on. It was already open. Doesn't matter. Ha ha ha. I don't know why I'm so scared to do this. Oh, I can't actually see. I can't see right now. This is not helping. I can't see. Hold. I need to take my glasses off. Which I know it doesn't sound like it makes any sense, but trust me, it does. Come on. Come on. I'm shaking. Stop shaking, Jack. Stop being a baby. Ta-da! 10 boys. Oh, it's a beast. It is a fucking beast. The cool thing here as well is this this fan here on the top. There's two fans on a 3080. There's one on the top that sucks air through. There's one on the bottom here that sucks air in and out the back. This one is going to suck air through straight into this beast, which is just going to go boof, and just blast it straight out the back, which is rather beautiful. I think it clipped in. Pretty sure it did. All right, we'll just get these threaded first of all, and we'll make sure it's properly supported. Watch it slip out. Can you imagine? Cries in Linus. Although, to be fair, I have a bit of a reputation for dropping things as well. What's its name? What, the PC's name? It doesn't have a name. It probably should. Alright. Make sure we're giving this a bit of support here. Oh no, hang on. That's pretty much got it. There's actually like no GPU sag at all, which is actually surprised the hell out of me. I know there's no power cables putting on it yet. Call it Big Martha. There it is. Hopefully you can see in there, chat. Now, annoyingly, with these newer cards, there is a new power connector, which is fine, but it is going to mean we're going to have a power cable sticking out here. I don't know if you can get custom sleeved ones. That'd be quite cool if we can get one for that, like a nice white one. Would water cooler help with not heating up the room? No. At the end of the day, I mean, the simplest way I can put it is whether you use liquid nitrogen or air, your CPU is still making the same amount of heat, which means it's the same amount of heat that still has to be distributed, no matter how cold your CPU is. There is like this sticker thing on this as well. I don't know if I should take that off. I kind of want to. Oh, taking it off. It still produces the same amount of heat, which still has to be dispersed, right? So it doesn't matter. The cooler's a Noctua NHD15. Audio sounds pretty good. What mic are you using? I'm actually using a built-in mic on that camera. That's a Sony Action Cam. It's got a decent built-in mic actually. Alright, how do these plug in? Let's have a little look. It's my first time ever doing this. It looks like it goes in that way. This is a very weird power connector. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Interesting. Then these plug into here. I don't know if this power connector is going to make it to industry standard, honestly. But that's going to be a pain in the ass to swap over. Oh god, that's so ugly. We're going to have to come up with a custom sleeve cable or something for that. That is truly ugly. Alright. Chat, do you know what? I kind of wish I'd bought that power cable through here now, all around the side. Do you think I should reroute that around the side, chat? Do you think I should? No, that's two power cables. They're just zip tied together from my last PC where it was cable management. I think I should. Because that's going to bother me. That is a horrible... Yeah, I don't like that. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I think that's a good idea, chat. Hopefully not going to rip out any connectors while I do this. Should be incredibly annoying. Oh, I've pulled out the rubber grommet. God damn it. God damn it. Grommet! Come back. Why are these things not super glued to cases? God damn it. Hold on. What PSU are you using? It's an EVGA 850P2. I'm a big fan of EVGA power supplies. I like EVGA's power supplies. They're very well built. So using an EVGA 850P2, I wanted to get a 1000 watt T2, get a titanium one, but unfortunately there's a bit of a power supply shortage going on in the world, and that was not possible. The power supply I've got is not, it's not exactly old, like it's It's 3 years old, and they come with a 10-year warranty. Like, it's going to be just fine for a long time, but... Haha, big fan, very funny. No, I'm not doing cable management, I promise. I'm just doing, like, basic cable management. Which doesn't count. Which doesn't count. Yeah, if you don't cheap out and get a, a solid unit, it ain't going anywhere. It ain't going anywhere. Alright, where's going to be the best one to put this through? Probably the bottom one, hey? Okay. You're having a heck of a time. Yeah, I mean, there's a shortage. I think there's a big silicon shortage going on in the world right now. For everything. Which, yeah, obviously, the PC world's getting fucked. But I'm pretty sure, like, the car industry is getting fucked now as well. I don't think it's just the PC industry. I'm pretty sure the automotive industry is also getting screwed right now. With silicon shortage. Which is a problem. Which is annoying when you see all these new products coming out, because you know there's going to be none of them available. At least for a while. Which sucks. Okay. Next one. Ah, shit. Come on. Am I being an idiot? Yes, I am. I'm trying to plug it into a part of the connector that it doesn't go in. Damn it. I should have done that small one first. Hang on. Hold. Small. No. Start that off. Small. Fuck's sake. Why is this so difficult, Jack? This is literally the easiest thing in the world and you're fucking it up. How am I... What am I doing, Jack? This is not difficult. Put the damn thing together. Oh my god. Streamer struggles to plug in power connector. Keck W. There we go. That was difficult, wasn't it? Good night, T-Dog. Have a good mate. Go look up on Amazon now. 3090 Ti is going for 3200. A 3090 Ti doesn't exist. I'm assuming you mean a 3090. Ow! Is my elbow red? I probably just like lent on that. Alright. I mean, micro, this PC would have been done 2 hours ago if I wasn't streaming it, but maybe not 2 hours ago, maybe an hour and a half ago, but we're going nice and slow. Alright, chat. I think it's time. The CPU coolers are knocked to NH215. How long have I been a streamer? I've been a streamer for, it'll be 7 years in May. RTX is way too expensive. It's a hell of a technology though, isn't it? I'm going to just shove everything in the back for now and put the side panels on, except for this one, and we're going to turn it on and see if anything happens. Okay? What do you reckon, chat? Are you ready for it? Yeah, there's no need to rush, man. I hope when the 3070 is back in stock it's cheaper. Obviously everything's being scalped right now, so it's kind of difficult to find something at RRP. This CPU bundle, I paid a little bit more than RRP. I think I paid like $60 more, but I was happy to do that because I don't think it's going to come back into stock anytime soon at normal price. We're going to shove everything in the bottom back here and just see what happens. There's no point in me cable managing this unless I know it's going to turn on. Oh god, geez, sorry about that, chat. Woo! That was a lot. It's already a prediction. Unfortunately, yeah, Matt set one off earlier, annoyingly, which I was going to wait until we were a bit closer to doing this. Are we done? More or less. This is the moment of truth, because the way... So for those of you that have just joined and didn't hear me say earlier, the motherboard for this computer came in atrocious condition. Like, because I bought it as a bundle, it came with the CPU and cooler already installed, and it came in this giant cardboard box where it had been clearly knocked around and it was not secure in any way. I will be very surprised if this computer turns on. That's all I'm saying. The reason I didn't test to see if it works outside the case like a smart person is because I wanted to at least do a build for you to show you how to build a computer. That is how you build a computer. It is done for the most part. Obviously there's a bit of cable management to do, but for the most part, I'd like to route that around there somehow, but for the most part, it's done. Like, that is a finished computer. But yeah, whether or not this is going to turn on is another thing altogether, so we'll find out. Do you have all the fans connected to the motherboard, or do you have directly into the power supply? No, they're connected to the motherboard, so they can be controlled. This is going to be really loud when I turn it on as well, because a lot of the fans are plugged into like water pump headers because they don't have enough chassis fan headers. Which isn't a problem, we just have to turn them down to the bars, which I can't do straight away. So, chat, let's put it back together. Moment of truth. Moment of truth has finally arrived. Is it going to work? Is the question. It's the $1,000,000 question. Is it going to work? There's already a prediction that was ran earlier. I don't think I can cancel it and redo it. Chat, is it possible to cancel a prediction and redo it? I don't think it is. It is possible. I'm going to see if I can cancel a prediction real quick, because that was done way too early and I didn't really want it. Oh, delete, is that it? Delete and return points. Okay. There we go. Did you guys get refunded for that? Hopefully you did. Don't worry, I'm literally starting another one right now. So bear in mind the motherboard came in atrocious condition. My question to you, chat, my prediction is, will the PC turn on? It might turn straight back off because I imagine it will do a few boot cycles. Yes or no? Okay? I will give you guys, how long do I want to give you on this? 5 minutes. Define turn on. Okay, post. I'm just gonna, the question is will the PC post? I'm just gonna leave it as will it turn on because not everybody here is a tech head and knows what a post is. So we're just gonna say will it turn on, okay? But what I'm asking you is will it post for you tech savvy people that know what that means, okay? There's your prediction. Go for it. Place your bets now. While you do that, I'm going to get the side panels and stuff on, ready for this, okay? And the rule is, of a PC, is you're not allowed to take any of the plastic off until it is complete and works. Because if it doesn't, you're going to get fingerprints everywhere. And we don't want fingerprints, because fingerprints are nasty. Alright. I gave you guys 5 minutes on that prediction, so you have a bit of time. But place your bets, chat. Will the PC turn on? Are you a believer or a doubter? What does post mean? So post means a power on self-test, which is basically, will the PC turn on, run through all of its checks that it has to do, and then boot. It obviously won't boot because there's no operating system on it. But essentially, for those of you that don't know, every time you turn your PC on, it doesn't load Windows straight away. The first thing it does is it does its post check, which is where it runs through pretty much everything in the system to make sure it's operating normally, make sure, you know, power's stable, make sure everything like pins and stuff have contact, and then it hands it over to your BIOS, which then boots Windows or whatever, right? So it's kind of the pre-test to make sure everything works before it gives you, you know, allows you to load into Windows or whatever. So that's what that is. The best way to know, in this case, which you won't be able to see but I will, if it's posted, is down here. There's a little, postcode readout, which will tell me a bunch of different numbers. But basically what you're looking for is if it stays on, it works, okay? If it stays on and the number goes to like AA or 00 or something, then it works. This is going to be a good classic case of jam it on and hope it holds. I'll grab 4 of these real quick. You're just looking for, will it stay on? 2 million points in the prediction right now. God damn, chat. God damn. God, this is going to be a nightmare. This is why we cable manage. Obviously, I can't do that right now, but because if it doesn't work, I've wasted my time completely. It better work. I hope it works, because otherwise I've got to go through a bunch of RMA bollocks. But if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work, and we have to do that. You know, it is what it is. What can you do? Oh my god, I'm not happy with the amount of tension on that glass right there. Holy crap! Hell no. Yeah, it'll say OK or 00 or something like that. Okay. Okie doke. Will I play hardwood today? No. There's a lot of tension on that glass. I don't really like it. A lot of it's coming from... What is causing it? Oh. Things are not jammed in this bottom part enough. There we go. That needs to be jammed in a little bit more. So does that. I'll cable manage all this properly at some other time when I'm not streaming. You guys don't want to see that. It's not the content you're here for. Actually, let me... Button, don't cable manage. I know you want to, don't do it. Don't do it. I know it's painful to see it like this. Resist the urge. You do not need to cable manage right now, my dude. Avoid it. Resist it. That's the only thing I hate about sleeve cables is they're so fucking chunky, man. They're just huge. Okay, that should have solved a lot of problems. 2.5 million points in the prediction right now. Damn. You've gone all in. Oh dear. You have too much faith. There we go. That's way less tension. Whoops. Bog roll, a very important part of the PC building process. Why am I stopping, Whippers? What's the problem, my dude? Why do you put the side panel on before testing? Just because we can. We're going to test it right now, but just kind of to say it's fully finished, okay? And to stall as much as possible. The more we can stall, the better, you know, because content. Where's your anti-static wristband? I mean, you can wear an anti-static wristband. A lot of parts are pretty good in terms of ESG protection. As long as you're careful. I've been touching this. I've got a radiator over here that's unpainted. I've been touching that every so often, regularly throughout the show, grounding myself. Like it's not. It is a big deal, but if you know what you're doing and you're careful, you're fine. Okay. But having an anti-static wrist strap. Like, I'm on a wooden floor as well, I'm not on carpet or anything like that, so, again, I don't have a huge amount of hope this is going to boot anyway, just because of how the motherboard came, but we will see how we go, alright? Alright, chat. Moment of truth. Will it boot? What was the final result of that prediction? Amanda! Hi, Amanda. Chat, can we all say happy birthday to Amanda Milo, please? It's her birthday today. Man is a wonderful friend of mine. 80% are believers. 79% say yes. 21% say no. Who's got 250k on yes? Pro Scouts Griffo, 250k on yes. Dots of Darkness, 78k on no. Wow. Yeah, Amanda is a wonderful friend of mine. It's her birthday today. It's her birthday today. Let's clear this out of the way real quick. I completely missed the building part. It's okay, the VOD will be available. I might upload it to YouTube as well. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Because, have I put this lid on wrong? Yes. I might upload it to YouTube as well. We'll see. Alright, chat. Clear some of this out of the way, just for now. I need to bring the PC over here. What are these for? Oh, that's for that cover on the back. Okay, I fix it. Probably going to need that anyway, but in the unlikely event that this does boot, or does post rather. Oops. Oh my god, Burton, stop stalling, man. I'll stall as much as I like, chat. I'll stall as much as I like. Okie doke. I don't know how long this power cable is going to be either. I have one here, I might have to grab an extension lead. How long is this going to be? I have a power socket down here. Oh no, it's going to reach. It's going to reach. Alright boys, the plug is going in. First test. It's in. Is it off? It is. Okay. Moment of truth. Hopefully you can see the front and you can see inside. Can you see? Have you got a good angle on it, chat? If it is going to work. Now, the switch is being flicked. Do I have a monitor? Do I get a monitor? Do I get a monitor? I probably should get a monitor, shouldn't I? Do I have a monitor that I can easily grab? Not really. Chat, I don't really have a monitor I can easily grab. Shit, I'm going to have to get a monitor, aren't I? Chat, hold. We're stalling. I need a monitor. I was just going to turn it on and go for the postcodes on here, but fine, we'll grab a monitor. Chat, you made me stall. Don't blame me, okay? Don't blame me, you caused this. Let me grab this extension lead real quick. I don't think anything important is plugged into this. If it is, well, stream's now offline. Okay, extension lead. Chat. And then you guys will get a visual representation as well. Basically, when I turn it on, if something comes up on the screen, it worked, okay? Right. Let me go grab a... Oh, that didn't sound good. Let me go grab a monitor and I'll be back. Can you see that okay, chat? Is that a good angle? I might have to move it across a little bit. Anyway, give me 2 seconds. Right. I'm here. Hi. Chat, the stalling is real. Talk about the stall of a lifetime. Talk about the stall of a lifetime, eh? Hey, chat, you were to blame for this. You wanted a monitor. I was happy to read postcodes, but... Alright. Predictions aside as well, because I know not everybody can do predictions. Yes or no, in the chat right now, do you think it's going to work? Yes or no? What do you reckon? A lot of people have faith. I don't have faith. Not in my ability to build a PC, but in Hermes' ability to deliver a package. Okay, I don't think it was Hermes, but it might as well have been. It might as well have been. Okie doke. Oh, that's probably done it a lot of good. Right. Right. This is quite an excessive HDMI cable. I think I need to get food. I need food. I'm a bit peckish, chat. Maybe we'll go grab food real quick. I'm not stalling too much because I genuinely do think that motherboard's fucked because of the way it came delivered. I'll be very impressed if this works. I'll be very impressed. Right. Do we have... Chat, did this turn on? I can't see the light. Yeah, it did. Okay, we're on. We're good. We're golden. Okay. Power for the comp. Okie doke. Monka S, chat. Monka S. Now. Oh dear. First things first. Let's flick the switch. The switch is on. Did anything happen? The motherboard lit up. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. Can you see okay in there, chat? The motherboard lit up at the back here. I don't know if you can see that, but it did. Right. Pause champs in the chat, boys. Pause champs in the chat. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let me grab another drink real quick. I'm a bit thirsty. Hang on. Wouldn't want to strain the voice or anything. Right. 3, 2, 1. Okay, it turned on. Is it going to post? Is the question. Is it going to post? There's a lot of different codes going through, which is a good sign. Hey! Bog! It works! It works! Bog! Oh my god, it actually worked. There you are. There you are, chat. Bog! Anything on the screen? Oh, we're straight in the BIOS. Look at that. Boom. I don't have a keyboard. Shit. Does it have any of the specs on it here? Oh yeah, here we go. 5900X. 32 gigs of RAM. Does it say anything about the graphics card on it? It doesn't. 1.4 volts pumping through this thing right now. Dear Lord. That's a lot. That's a lot. The cooler's mounted decently well. 37 degrees Celsius. So the cooler's mounted correctly. Blast if it said 3080. I didn't see, I could have seen it when it came up at the start, but I don't have a keyboard, so I can't do anything. There you go. Somehow the motherboard survived the hell of a trip it had. Can you guys, I don't know, can you guys see the front and everything? The beautiful, beautiful RGB in the front. The RAM's all lit up. All the RAM worked despite the... Did the RGB work on that one that was falling off? Yeah, it did. Look at that. Not that you can see it. Alright, yeah, let me pay out the prediction. Yeah, the RAM is hidden. If we had the water cooler, we could have had RGB in the top and on the pump and everything. Choose outcome. Will it turn on? Yes. Boom. Complete prediction. There you are, chat. There you are. There you are. You can see it all. I don't know what you can see from that angle. But isn't she beautiful? Oh, you can kind of see the RGB. All the fans are spinning, which is always a nice sign. GPU fans, are they all spinning? Ow. This one is. Is the one underneath working? Yeah, he's spinning. Beautiful chat. Good shit, boys. Good shit. Big red light at the bottom. Big red light at the bottom. Is that might be the post thing. Yeah, that's just the post screen. Postcode A9, which whatever that means. Point is, it works. Well, there you have it, chat. That's how to build a gaming PC with button. I will now end the stream and cable manage everything. Oh, hang on. We've kind of got to do the peel, haven't we? We've kind of got to do the peel. Do we do the peel live? We kind of have to do the peel, don't we? That's kind of the rule. Well, Windows or Linux? Obviously Windows. I've kind of got to peel. Before we do this, hang on, hold on. Yeah, the computer's not done, chat. It's not done until you peel. Hold on. We'll start off with this top one, I guess. What's going to be most satisfying for you? Maybe going from this end? I don't think I can. I have to go from this end. This one's, it's not going to be a smooth peel, unfortunately. This one's not going to be smooth. Peel number one. Oh, there's a mark on it. Bastards. No, I don't care. This one, on the other hand, should be better. Get over the screw. Oh! Oh! Ooh! Yeah! Unscrew it slightly. Let the peel. Don't interrupt the peel. Thank you. Ooh! Yeah! Yeah! Bye! Ah! Oh! Isn't that just beautiful, chat? Get over it. Get over it. You're interrupting the peel. Ooh. What the fuck is this chat? Bro, how dare you insult the peel? I should have saved that for OnlyFans. Oh my god, chat, some of it didn't make it. Hold. There we go. Now, we're not finished. The top one, I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this. Let me unscrew these slightly. Just to get maximum peel power. That one I can't do. I've got to... My hands are too sore from putting that fucking power connector in. Ow, now I've just cut myself. Hold on. Let me deploy my secret compartment. Look at that. What's my OnlyFans? My OnlyFans? They're Corsair LR120s. Nope. Okay. Here we go, boys. Next one. Hopefully you're going to be able to see this from your angle. Oh, a little bit fast there, Jack. A little bit fast. Ooh. 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 Yeah. There's one on the back here, but these ones aren't satisfying, so I'm just going to tear this one off. These ones are very disappointing. Don't worry, chat, we have more peels. Don't worry. Damn it. This is why not having fingernails sucks. Come on. Oh, that's a nasty noise. No, I didn't go water cooling. The reason we didn't go water cooling, I mean, a Corsair white H100i would look sick in there. The reason I didn't go water cooling is because this is a PC I use for work and I need it to just work. I can't be having, risking pump failures and stuff like that, you know? Chat, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. I still have one on the back, but I don't want to take that off yet because I've got to take this off anyway to cable manage and stuff. How you plan on doing the OS? I'm not going to do that live, I'll do that off stream. I'm not going to bore you guys with that. Have you built many, did you build many PCs before this one? I built a lot of computers, yeah. What's the talk about we're doing there? Oh, that's for after then. I mean, after that peeling, you mean, come on, can't just leave the job half done, you know? Nice RGB, it is beautiful, isn't it? It is beautiful. And yeah, this is going to be, we need a name for it, chat, but this is going to be the beast that powers the stream for many years to come. CPU's at 41. Ooh. A little bit warm vital, but there is 1.4 volts going through it, which is a lot more than I know it needs. We'll be able to get that down. Probably undervolt it. I'd probably get that down to 1.3, I'd imagine. Chat wants to go a big Martha. Building a new girlfriend, yeah, that's what I should have called the title. Chat, it's been over 150 of you followed today. Thank you guys, dear God. Call it Jarvis. I don't think we should call it Jarvis. I don't think it's... It looks like something from Portal, I think. It looks like something from Portal. Gladys. Call it Jarvis. Congrats on the new PC. I'll get one more day. Thank you, Heather. I appreciate it. Are you going to overclock the CPU and graphics card? I don't think you meant church. I don't tend to overclock unless I absolutely have to, so I probably won't overclock this until it starts slowing down, and then I'll probably consider overclocking it when it starts slowing up a little bit. Is that fan in there spinning? I think it is. I can't really see, but I think it is. Deborah! I feel like Deborah's an appropriate name given the current things going on. However, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap it up, boys. We're going to wrap it up, boys and girls. How long have we been live? Has anyone got an uptime? I have no idea how long we've been live, but there you go. That's the new PC. I told you I'd stream it. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, I'm now going to go and install all the shit I got to do on this. I've also got to turn some of these fan speeds down because it sounds like a missile. A missile? Sounds like a jet. That's pretty much everything, guys. That's pretty much it. Build is it done? No side panel? It's okay. I'd rather you guys have the good looking view. You got Ryzen 5 3600. It's an undervolt one. You should try it. I already have. I've got one of those in my office. I've already undervolted it. But yeah, chat. I love you guys. If you missed the build, feel free to go check the VOD. If you are new out there and you enjoyed, we do play a hell of a lot of Minecraft here, usually in hardcore, and it'd be a pleasure to have you come and hang out again. I've put a very nasty sweat mark on the top of that. I'm going to have to clean that. But yeah, I'm going to go cable manage this slightly. Probably not much because I can't be bothered. And it's going to be up against the wall anyway, so I won't see it. I'm going to go cable manage this slightly, and then, yeah, we're good. I'm going to leave it running for a little bit as well. Let that thermal paste spread out nicely. As that temperature will go down actually as that kind of settles. But yeah, that's going to do it for me, chat. I appreciate you all being here. I have to go over there to end the stream. I can't end it from here. So I love each and every one of you. Thanks for hanging with me today. I'll be back tomorrow with Dr. Glue on the old PC because this PC is not going to be up and running in the studio for probably a couple of days. But yeah, I'll be back online tomorrow, guys. Minecraft with Dr. Glue in the morning on our hardcore world, and then that'll be followed by our long-term hardcore world after that. But yeah, there's a new beast. She's beautiful. We love her. And That's going to do it for me, guys, right? Feel free to spam the channel for us. We're not going to do a raid. I'm not going to host anybody because I don't really have the ability to do that right now. So we're just going to get out of here. But yeah, I love you guys. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I'm going to squish around here so I can end it. Look after yourselves. Stay safe. All that good shit. And I'll probably upload this to YouTube, like I said, for anybody who's curious and wants to, you know, go back and watch it, certain pieces of it and stuff like that. Apparently that BIOS as well is from the 2nd of January 2021. Or it might be, that might be American dates. So it might be the 1st of February actually. Pog. But yeah, chat, take it easy. Look after yourself, guys, alright? And we'll see you tomorrow morning. Alright, goodbye, everybody!